Hey, this is GMS Los Angeles camp. All right, here with the brothers. Got the brothers on the other side. More other camps on the other side. So we gonna turn them face to east. We want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh,
Yahushai,
Barakatah
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Hey, Kal Halal Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstones.
That's right.
Peace and salutation for the hope elect Akim that's pushing this word. Peace to the elect out there, man. All right. Peace to the brothers out here watching and learning too. All right. This blessings upon you too. All right. You gotta be thankful for having the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. First and foremost, man.
Right.
And the second, to have fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that keeps you disciplined. All right. Okay, so day by day, you keep building and building and building. That's how you build an army, man. Okay, you learn from your mistakes, you keep pushing forward. All right, don't be too over righteous. Keep things simple. Simplify the truth within your life too, man. Okay, because the Lord is looking for an army, man, and the army's already built up already. All right, everybody sees the difference between a worldly army and a real holy army. Okay, a spiritual army. You see the difference out there, man. Okay, so let's get to it, man.
Starting at Ezekiel?
Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 1. And it reads, the hand of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, was upon me.
There you go. So how the Lord operates, man. He always uses men to feed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Give me on Jeremiah 3:15. Go ahead, keep reading.
Reads on, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and set me down in the midst of the valley.
In the midst of the valley. So what's the modern day valley right now? It's talking about America, man. You can find that in the book of Revelations, man. Okay? So before he reads that, let's get that precept real quick.
This is Jeremiah 3, verse 15.
Because this proves right there that the Lord always sent his men to carry out the correct message.
That's right.
All right, you can find that in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 3, verse 15, and it reads, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
According to his heart. And what's the heart of the Lord, man? Found the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, and knowing the name of the Father and Son, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. All right? They're going to feed you with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, prophecy, and warning, and rebuke. All right? That's what it's about, man. All right? It's all about correction, man. You can find that in Proverbs, the 1st chapter.
That's right.
Correction. All right? A lot of these worldly groups out there, they got that no rebuke policy. I hope y'all remember that.
Yeah.
They carry that, man. That's totally against the scriptures, man. It's like having a little child and he could do whatever he want. You can't spank him or nothing. You can't rebuke him. But what he's gonna learn? Nothing. So they gonna keep doing that childly behavior, man. As you can see now, man. But the Lord is exposing it. All right, and it's a beautiful time.
Right.
And he exposed into 2/3 even more. All right? All that gang banging, all that BS is about to be over, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because the Lord is separating the men from the phonies, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Keep going.
Oh, read it again. Read it. Oh, you got a precept. Go
Quick
ahead.
precept on correction. This is Psalm 141. This is Psalm of David.
That's right.
It says, let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness. And let him reprove me, it shall be an excellent oil.
That's true love, man. If you can't get corrected, then you don't supposed to be here, bro. You can't be here if you don't want to be corrected, man. Because that's where pride sets in. All right? So if a brother telling you out of righteousness to correct you, take heed to it, man. Especially if it's more than one brother saying the same message to you. That's the Lord, man. Okay? So take that, be thankful for it. That's a beautiful thing to have. All right? Go ahead.
Reads on, it says, which shall not break my head, but yet my prayer also shall be in their calamity.
That's right. That's right, man. We not here to destroy you, man. Okay? We here to build you up through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? That's the difference between the men of Great Millstone and the affiliates than the other guys, all right? Okay? You take correction, you take rebuke, you take exhortation, and you take warning, man. Take heed. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Bring it out.
This is Proverbs 27 and 5. This is open rebuke is better than secret love.
There you go. Open rebuke is better than secret love, man. Because when you have secret love, it creates more of a dilemma, man. It creates more of a problem. It's like a cancer that's gonna grow. It's gonna be out of control. To the point that everybody's gonna fall out if that's gonna happen, man. And confusion. So guess what? You gotta nip it right in the bud, man. You see a brother going off, you correct him, man. Plain and simple. Take him Matthew 18 chapter. Put him to the side and talk to him. If he don't believe, if he keeps bullshitting, you grab a witness with you, 2 or 3 brothers. And if he's still bullshitting, you get the whole congregation involved, man. Then you're gonna be made an example. As you can see, these other gurus took a lot of warning and didn't take heed. Now the Lord's making them an example. Judgment comes. There's a difference between, see, a lot of people don't know the difference between mercy and judgment. Mercy is when that correction comes. If they don't take heed, the Lord's gonna come swiftly, man, and destroy you.
Has
All
no
right?
respect to persons.
Exactly.
Now, if the Lord loves you, He's gonna send a brother to you. Like, hey man, go and warn him before I get to him.
Yep.
Because when the Lord got you, there ain't no escape from His hand.
Yep. That's right, brother.
That's why the Lord likens us on the clay, man. If you're not able to be molded into the image of a righteous individual, then there's no use for you, man.
Exactly.
You got to be able to take correction and build upon that, man. Because as the elder was going into, the Lord doesn't put us through trials to destroy us. It's to build us up, man. So if you're not able to take correction, then the Lord don't need you, man.
That's right, bro. And it's a proof that we're sons. You whip your son's ass when you want him to do right. Not to kill him, but to make him better.
Yep.
To make him an example. Yahweh Shai was an example for all of us.
Right.
He took the fiercest beating because of his shortcomings. But we all getting our asses beat, not to the point of death, but to the point of exaltation.
That's right.
Like David, he was anointed when he was a boy, but he didn't sit on the throne until like 20 years later.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you the Lord took him through the trials before he literally sat on the throne with a crown on his head.
That's right, brother. On point. On point. Go ahead.
Put that back in Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Back in Jeremiah 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
There you go. That's the whole point. That's what we're here for. The Lord sent men out here to give you that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, so you can take that correct message and then you teach others, man. That's the whole point.
You're right.
But you got to be 100%, man.
That's right.
You can't be one toe in the world and one toe in the truth. You can't have that, man. Because if you do that, the Lord's going to destroy you, man, and make you an example. You don't want that. That's why fearing the Lord is a must. Okay? Do things the right way. All right? Because I tell you now, a lot of people in this world right now, 2/3 of us, they don't know anything, man. That's why they're going to get thrust through violently, man. Okay?
Got
All
a
right.
good precept?
Go ahead, brother.
This is Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
How you gonna call on somebody you don't believe, man? You gotta know the name of the Lord first and foremost. It's really important. It's not no Jesus. Jesus has no meaning in it, man. Okay? Jesus is a Greek word. All right? Okay? Remember, he came in the Hebrew tongue. You gotta know the name of the Lord. So who you ignorantly call Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the deliverer.
That's right.
All right? The name of the Father, which you ignorantly call God, his name is Yahweh. You can find that in Exodus, man. You can even find that in Genesis, man, with the time of Enos.
Yeah.
They've been calling they started to call on the name of Yahweh. Okay? These churches not gonna teach you the name, man, because they want you to keep you lost, man.
They want the money.
They want the money,
Hence
man.
it's written, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Money in itself is not evil, but the love of it is going to allow you to lie to people, kill people, connive, steal, kill, destroy.
Here, I got the proof. Go to Proverbs 30th chapter, verse 4. It's all about, you want proof? I'm going to give it to you.
The name, man.
Of the name.
Well,
Proverbs.
if you want proof, a simple Google search will tell you that the letter J didn't exist 2,000 years ago,
Yeah.
man. So if it didn't exist during the time he walked the earth, what were they calling him?
Exactly.
Because there's no letter J in the Hebrew language, man, in the Hebrew tongue.
Yeah. The letter J didn't come until the year 1632 they started using it.
By
Okay?
a man named John Trissino.
There you go. There you go, bro.
I got that Proverbs. For
Yeah,
you.
go ahead. Get
It's
that.
the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 4.
You got a lot of church idiots over here thinking they know some scriptures, only probably one or two, but it starts with this. They don't know the name.
Man.
Okay, so it shows right there they lost in the sauce. The other brothers is here. All right, go ahead.
It reads on. It says Proverbs 30 and 4. It says, "Who have ascended up into heaven, or who descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fists? Who have bound the waters in the garment?
That's right.
Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name? If thou can tell."
There you go. So everything is singular, man.
Old Testament.
There ain't no other names. There's only one name, and this comes from the Old Testament, like the brother said.
It's your Father and Son.
There you go.
Old Testament.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay? The name of the Father and Son is Yahweh. Well, Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Yahweh means he exists, he is to be. And Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, man. Okay? And those are powerful names. They carry a powerful vibration. It does, trust me, it do, man. Okay? You see the cats that push out the name righteously. You see the growth that comes from it.
I'm glad you said that, brother. Salaya,
Go
spoiler
ahead.
alert. I don't know if brother seen
seen
the
it.
House of David, man.
Yeah.
But my man Samuel was going in. He's like, everybody always want to ask, is God for us? Is God with us? He said, the real question is, are you for God? We're for the Heavenly Father and Son because we proclaim their names. These other groups, they always ask if the Lord is for them, but are they for the Lord? They're not.
They're not.
They're showing it through their actions that they're not for the Lord.
They for Satan.
That's it.
That's who they are, man.
That's it.
They're agents of Satan, man.
Yep.
And people might get all butthurt about it, but I don't give a fuck, man.
That's it.
Okay?
Yep.
It's either you gonna be on this side or that side. You
Hey,
choose.
and that's the spirit, because he mentioned Joshua, and he said when he seen the warrior, which we know is Yahweh Shai with
Yep.
the sword drawn, he said, you for us or our enemies? He said, hey, neither. I'm the commander of the armies of the Lord of hosts.
Yep.
And he said,
Yep.
and then he bowed down and said, what shall your servant do? What shall you command your servant to do? So the Lord said, go out there and preach.
Yep.
He set up our elders, our apostles, to do his will.
That's right.
If he said any other thing, then we'd be doing the other thing. During the time of David, it was a warring era. Take down the heathen, destroy them.
right.
When we went in there with Joshua, throw down their altars, burn them with the fire, cast down their high places.
Yep.
But now in this time, it's different. Preach the word of the Heavenly Father, proclaim his name, proclaim the name of his Son and his return,
You gonna do the rest.
and prophesy. He'll do the rest.
Yep.
That's the
right.
command.
That's right. You gotta be spiritual warriors. Remember
it.
that. Right? You know? I know we're building to be physical warriors, but we ain't gonna have that body, man. Okay? We're spiritual warriors first. We fishing. All right?
They say even in this world, it's all about the mental more than the physical.
Yep.
Because your body will give out, but the spirit, it don't die, it don't give out.
Yep. That's right. That's right. All right, go ahead.
This is back in Romans 10 and 14. It says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
That's right. This world do not believe in Yahweh Shai. They believe in Satan. I tell you that. Okay, just like look how the world operates, man. It's backwards. Everything is upside down. So they operate under control of Satan. All right. Who they call God is they really calling on Satan, man.
That's right.
Plain and simple, the God of this world. All right. So who the top head nigga in charge of this world? Esau, Edom. All right. Yeah, I call him. He's the real nigger, man.
That's right.
All right. He's the one that's void of light.
Prince of this
Okay.
world.
That's what nigga goes back to, right?
Yep.
To be black. To be
Black.
He's a black-hearted individual.
That's right.
The Lord made him. We read Habakkuk. His spirit is not upright. He cannot get right no matter what he do. Even if he tried, he can't do it.
That's right.
Can an Ethiopian change his skin or a leopard change his spots?
You can't make
He's
a-
programmed
Yep.
to be the wicked on the earth.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord set it up, man.
Yeah, you can't
This
make
is
a
the Lord's
thing
movie.
straight.
That's right. The Lord set up an antagonist. He set up protagonists.
That's right.
It's like in a movie. Life is a movie, man. Whether you believe that or not, it's the Lord's movie, man. That's why we have the script.
Yep.
The scriptures.
right,
So
man.
everything in the scriptures is playing out today.
That's right.
Everybody's playing their role. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because
Hell
most
yeah.
wickedness is done in the dark. So he is the real black person. The motherfucker doing everything in the dark. But now through the word, like you said, the Lord is shining the light on his ass. Like there he is right there.
Yup.
He said, if not him, where and who is he?
Exactly.
There he is right there in plain
Right there.
sight.
Yep.
Yo.
All right, go ahead.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Uh-huh.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
Right there, that's proof right there. How they gonna hear without a preacher? That's proof right there. The Lord sent his men to give you that knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and information. Okay? Proof right there. So when people say, oh, I don't believe what man tell me, well, you know what? Bounce them, man. All right? Where you get that from? They get it from hearsay. So guess what? They copy like a bunch of parrots, whatever they heard from the world, man. And they pretend to be smart, man, and intelligent. Hell no, we see right through you through the scripts.
Right.
The scripts tell you otherwise. Go ahead.
And how shall they preach except they be sent?
And the Lord sent us, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? This is what it's about, man. We out here to give warning, to rebuke, all right? And to edify the brothers, man. Okay? Nothing more. We didn't come to save the world.
And a lot of that edification comes by getting on you other camps. You say we're camp banging and hating. We're defending the gospel, man. Because you're out there leading the sheep astray. So we got to come through the scriptures, precept upon precept, and correct that madness, man. But you take it as hate. We're doing exactly what we're supposed to do in the spirit, man. And those that Yahweh Shai called with the eyes to see and the ears to hear are going to come out of that madness, man.
That's the spirit, bro. Because it happened in the past. It happened during the time of when Moses cried out, when Israel was going the fuck off, he cried out, who is on the Lord's side? Who? And the Levites stood on his side and he said, every man take a sword, go through the camp and slay every man his brother that went after the idols. And that's what we doing in the spirit. You niggas are going after idols. We're slaying you in the spirit. Ain't nothing new. It's always been civil war amongst Israel. But we under the house of David. And we're the only ones been talking about it. Now you got to show house of David. I wonder what, at the very perfect time.
That's right.
When this kingdom is about to fucking crumble. What kingdom is going to take its place? Kingdom of Israel.
That's
the
right.
house of David. The king that's going to be sitting on the throne is Yahushua. And under him, King David and the rest of the 12. And then the 12,000 under them. The governing body of the next world. You know, like my man Omni Man said, my government sent me here to help the people of this world. And we're here to help you through the word.
That's it.
This word is going to make earth better than it ever was.
Yeah.
It's going to make it a new, glorious, and eternal kingdom.
That's right.
It is a kingdom of conscience.
That's right.
Kingdom of heaven.
Right. I tell you in Peter's new heavens, new earth. That word new goes back to the Greek word kainos, which means refresh.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a brand new earth like it's another planet or something. No, just the earth we currently abiding on is going to be set back in a Idan paradise, pristine state. Because obviously right now it's filthy underneath the rulers of the rulership of the wicked, man.
Exactly.
Damn, that's it, bro. And we in that time where life is new again. It's springtime. That's how we know our Lord was born around this time.
Yeah.
Because he represents life.
That's right.
Eternal life.
That's right.
New life.
That's right.
Walk in the newness of life.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 28:8.
Yep.
It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, great kingdoms, of war and of evil.
That's right.
And of pestilence.
Yeah, so right there, where the prophets of old that's coming back. All the prophets of the ancient times prophesied the downfall of these kingdoms, man. So what's new? There's nothing different. All right, we're prophesying the downfall of America, man.
That's right.
Babylon the Great, according to the Bible.
That's right.
The virgin daughter of Babylon, according to the Bible. We had to break it down in Spanish to this Spanish dude last week.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we spoke Spanish to the best of our ability, but he got it. He understood.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He telling him that Babylon the Great is America, man. Okay? The virgin daughter of Babylon is America. That art to be destroyed, man. Okay, so guess what? The prophets are back here again, chanting down this hole, man.
That's right.
Okay, that's what it is. They ain't nothing great about America. They ain't nothing beautiful about this place, man. Who's the bottom three races, man, so-called races here in America? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? You're the bottom feeders here in America, man. But guess what?
Get the labor force.
Yeah, but guess what? America needs their slavery to keep this shit up, man. You know, but guess what? It's about to be over, man.
Right.
Yeah,
All right?
Like ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
the Israelites in ancient Egypt built it up. They built treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses.
right.
That's Jake, man. Starting with the tribe of Judah, they built all. That's the foundation of this country, man. You
They don't
know,
want to let us go.
yeah, because they need us, man.
That's right.
And then now you got Issachar mainly working and building these houses,
Yeah.
doing the gardening and stuff. We keep this place maintained, man. And we keep it popping culturally, musically, food-wise.
That's right.
These devils need us, man.
And
right.
that's on a low level, huh?
Right, and that's
Yeah.
on a low level, you know? So we in that transitionary period now where the Lord is about to take us up out of this captivity. Just like in ancient Egypt, he raised up Moses,
That's right.
which was a prophet, and then he went to Pharaoh. That's what we do it in the spirit,
Yep.
you know?
You know what's so funny? Now now you got these Trump supporters, and Trump want to bring back segregation. Let's see how these so-called white people survive.
Right.
That's why
I
I'm laughing.
love that.
I'd love to
I would
see
love
that, man.
Segregation.
Well, you already got a lot of
Segregation
these, Edomite TikTokers
Segregation for him.
making videos saying that if there is a segregation and they have a choice, they going with the blacks.
All she had to be done, but it's gonna come with Jake.
It's obvious
It's a
that
whole
this is-
conversation and stuff. Like, nah, nah, we going with the blacks.
That shit was funny, man.
Hey, this is what a salt is, bro.
Yep.
It's quite obvious. This is, we salty as hell, not in no negative way, in a
Exactly.
positive, righteous way.
Yep.
And that's the spirit. That's how you know this Egypt again, because the Egyptians did not want to sit among the Hebrews. That was a law among them.
Yeah.
And that's what it was over here before, the turn of
Yeah.
1965 or whatever. It was a separation between Israel and Esau. Just like the Egyptians, like, hey, we don't sit with the Hebrews, man. But it goes to show you it's the same old spirit. That's why the Lord said you're gonna be in Egypt again.
Right.
Same spirit of Egypt is back.
back
So
there
it was
again.
better off. Jake was better off separate from this fucking devil.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
And now the Lord is separating again.
That's right.
And now he's starting to put it in the law. And that's beautiful. I'd rather be away from you devils anyway.
But he making a true separation
Yeah.
between the elect and the 2/3, man.
That's gonna be
Right.
the kingdom
and the
of
rest of the world. There you go, man.
Yeah, the sheep and the goats.
The sheep and the
That's
goats. All right, let's get back to it.
Verse 9, this is Jeremiah 28 and 9. It says, the prophets which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass,
Shit, but man, we don't hate white people. God hates white people.
Oh my God.
He try to bring that peaceful manner that we're not a harm. Well, true, which is true. You know, we're harmless, man. It's
Yeah.
true. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be like doves out here. All right, but that guy's going off, man. Okay?
And he loves black people. All right? We're not black. See, we're the real white people. See, we're pure. We're not intending to harm, so to speak. And even though that demon vocab said the most sincere, which the anonymous word for that is pure, this is a great millstone.
You want to know why? Consistency.
There it is.
That's the whole point. Because through the spirit of Yahweh Bashar, we don't change up, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't change. We don't trim our ways for this world.
Seek love.
It's in Jeremiah. Don't trim your ways, man. If you stand by Yahweh Bashar, stand on it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't trim your ways for your woman, your children. All right, this world, anybody, your job. Don't trim it, man. Stand firm.
That's right.
But be wise. Be prudent. Okay. That's it on that.
That's it.
continuing on, and it says, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, had truly sent him.
There you go, man. So I know people see on YouTube land and people that's walking around here in the Sherman Oaks, which is one of the fakest towns I've ever seen. I used to live around here. All right, everybody's our ex-porn stars, ex-brokers that lost in life and try to pretend like they high here. I seen it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But guess what?
Almost every week we see a celebrity walk through.
There you go. So when you see everybody here and they look at us and everything like, damn, and you see the news, what's going on, they're like, oh shit, these guys are right, man. All right? But guess what? We gonna keep pushing the way it is, man, because as we are commanded to do is to prophesy, man. Plain and simple. All right? Prophesy, move on, and we take care of each other, man. All right?
Yeah, but you said something powerful right now about how they're gonna know, but when they see that destruction come, that what we were saying is true. For a lot of you, it's gonna be too late, man.
Yep.
The grace period is right now.
Yeah.
That's why what the Apocalypse said, while they yet had liberty, that
Yep.
time of liberty is now,
That's
man.
what it's talking
But
about.
before the destruction comes, man.
Yeah.
Jake likes to procrastinate, man. That's why it's beautiful that the Lord said he's coming like a thief in the night.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a nigga to be slothful, man. If he knew exactly the time and day the Lord was going to return, he'd be wicked all the way up until that point, man.
Yeah.
And then try to get himself right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that's Jake, man.
Yeah.
All right, go. Get me back Ezekiel. Get back. Let's get back, man.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Continuing on, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, the hand of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai was upon me.
That's right.
And carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
Yeah, that valley right now is talking about America. What does it mean by full of bones, man? They have no life, no knowledge in them. Our people have no life or no knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why he sent his men out here to teach you. Okay? You're not gonna learn it from a church. You're not gonna learn it from your corner preacher out there that's spitting the name of Jesus. They don't know these scriptures, man. All right? That dry valley is talking about America. Why? Because this is the valley of the shadow and death, man. Okay? Low on morals, low on scruples, low on everything. It's a low vibration here in America. Go ahead.
That's it. It reads on, and caused me to pass by them round
Hold
about.
up. We gotta bring proof, right? Of those bones, right? Give me Revelation, man. You already know what I want, bro. Yeah.
I got it. This is Revelations 11 and 8.
This is how you deal, man. You use precept upon precept, line upon lines, here a little, there a little. This is how you put things together, man. All right, so when somebody sees that, like, oh shit. Go ahead.
This is Revelations 11 and 8.
Uh-huh.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
The dead body shall lie in the street in the great city. What's that great city? It's talking about America. All right?
Which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt.
Why is it called Sodom and Egypt? Why? Because of homosexuality and the captivity of our people, mentally and physically, man. Okay? If you go over in California, 90% are motherfucking homosexuals out here, man. Look, it's the truth. All right? How do we have proof? Look at the diversity between men and women right now. A lot of these women are masculine as hell. And a lot of these women are feminine as hell. How backward is that shit, man? So guess what that results to? Homosexuality. Let's have fun, man.
Alizé open up all of our eyes
I
to
knew you was gonna
a
say
lot
that.
of you niggas are really fucking down low, man.
Yeah.
If you ain't in the truth, bro's been saying this for years. If you're not in the truth, then you on the other side, man.
Yep.
You gotta be. Because what's stopping you from serving the Lord? You fucking woman or you doing other shit behind closed doors that you don't want the world to know and you don't want the world to see.
So those dead bodies represent our people that's in a dead state. Dead of what? Of knowledge and understanding.
Right.
All right, so they basically the walking dead here in America. Those are those dry bones. Okay? Go ahead.
Where also our Lord and Savior Yahushua was crucified.
What does it mean by that? He was crucified here. Was he crucified in Babylon the Great America? Was he?
No.
No, right? Meaning he was crossed out.
Yep.
Meaning he's crossed out for the knowledge for people to know, man. All right? They don't know who Yahushua is. They know Serapis Christos, man. Jesus.
God knows.
All right? So guess what? By them going to church and praying unto Jesus, they don't know anything about Yahushua. So guess what? Yahushua's been crossed out. Basically, he been like blotted out from this world, man. And guess what? It was prophesied that was going to happen, man. Job 9 and 24 tells you that, man. That's why a lot of these niggas, man, is out of their fucking mind, man.
Right, so imagine the frustration of us waking up to the truth and seeing fellow Israelites still teaching in the name of Christ. That shit is frustrating.
You gotta die, man.
Yeah. Yep.
You're gonna die. That's in the law. You fucking law keepers. You worship any other god. The first person that hear you supposed to have his hands on your ass. And
Right.
you're supposed to be stoned.
Yeah. You're
So
right.
that's what the Lord is doing. He's stoning you with these words first, then he gonna execute you himself.
That's right. Because Lord willing, we're those brothers that has that white stone.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? To be, preserved from the seven pharaohs, man.
Remember the decimation on Spartacus?
I was
Remember
gonna bring that
all
up.
you goddamn turncoats running from the enemy when you're supposed to fear your commander and captain. Well, your own crew is going to decimate your ass. They're going to beat you with those iron rods until you're dead.
Well, people been having dreams about that.
Oh, shit.
People have multiple dreams.
Yeah,
My brother in Great Millstone,
Yeah.
and I think another brother outside,
Yeah.
they had dreams about Nate getting his ass whooped by
Nice
his own
congregation.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Lord willing to have.
All right, son.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the spirit. So we only just speaking the
Baseball
truth.
bats, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what he
You know,
said.
the Lord
Yeah.
deals with visions.
Yeah.
The Lord deals with visions. He deals with dreams. So we'll see.
Teeing off.
But through the Spirit,
Bing.
we've been examining, beginning with the apostles and the Great Millstone, we've been examining the spirit of these other camps, man, and they off.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
showed you that on Casino with Joe Pesci and shit. Thought he was about to be a made man and shit. They beat the fuck out of that guy. Buried him and his brother in the sand alive.
He's
Yeah.
still
So
alive.
himself-
Right now, you know,
God
guys like
damn.
Nate, they exalting themselves.
Yeah.
They going to Passover on horses. They
Yeah.
doing the fucking the extra theater shit on camera.
Yeah.
You know, with the AI background and shit. They exalting themselves right now.
Yeah.
When they're supposed to be exalting Yahweh
Right.
Shad. So they're lovers of themselves, as the scriptures say.
Yeah.
I think it was Apostle Paul said, in the latter days, men shall be lovers of themselves. So we see
High-minded.
that, high-minded, and so forth, man.
Yeah. That's the spirit, because Yahweh Shai mentioned that there's going to be many false anointed ones.
Yeah, that's
These dudes have the Messiah persona. And they showed you that in the book of Clarence. And the Romans was like, everybody that wants to be this Messiah, crucified him. So you're being crucified, and Esau gonna come down on you with the FBI, CIA. They looking into all you fucking groups and you camps. But the difference is between us and you is that we're gonna be numbered among the transgressors, but the Lord is gonna deliver us. He's gonna give us the power. He's gonna give us the might to stand against these devils, because they got robots, they got fucking AI, they got all type of shit. And we gonna need spiritual help, spiritual power
That's right.
to fight them.
All right,
Other
go.
brothers gonna be beheaded, but they gonna be glorified.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
Uh-huh. And those 3 days and a half represent 350 years, man. It started from 619 down to the late 60s, 68, 69. That's when, hey, it's too deep for some people. That's when John the Baptist came to pave the way for the coming of Yahweh Shem
Return of Elijah.
Yahweh. Okay? That's what it is, the return of Elijah.
That's
All
right.
right? So those dead people that's in that city represent our people. Okay? That's it on that. Let's go back to Ezekiel. All
Back
right?
in Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 2. And caused me to pass by them round about.
That's right.
And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo,
There were very many dead people of our nation that's in the valley, man. Void of what? Understanding and wisdom. All right? They walking zombies right now. And when you watch that TV show, The Walking Dead, they making fun of our people, man. That's what it's really about. Okay? All right? Them herds, that's our people. It's the truth. All right? You see herds walking past us now, man, except for this brother right here. You know what I'm saying?
The light in the darkness.
There you go, man. You see herds past us, man. That's the Walking Dead, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
sheep to the slaughter.
That's right.
It
Go ahead.
says,
Say there, it's like the scripture say there be many that was born in vain.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of that many,
go.
that's the second measure. That's the 2/3, bro.
Yep. Yep.
You know, they're gonna be good in the kingdom, but on this side, you're gonna get obliterated, man.
Yep. They were made to be judged.
Yeah.
lo, they were very dry.
Uh-huh.
And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
So he asks a question. Can these bones live? Guess, yeah, the elect. Okay, first and foremost, the elect is going to live. And Lord willing, we're that hopeful elect, man. All right?
And there was a precept to that when the Lord was talking to the rich man, and the
Yeah.
disciples was all like, the Lord then who can be saved?
No.
Because it was like a puzzling question, like, if he can't get in there, he kept the law and he got all this,
Yeah.
who's going to be saved?
Mm-hmm.
It's all through belief and spiritual works.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Hey, appreciate it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Get that real quick.
This is Proverbs 17 and 22.
Uh-huh.
It says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine,
That's right.
but a broken spirit drieth the bones.
There you go. Because right now, if you want to break it down, go ahead, Daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll read it again.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 17:22. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. So that's the condition that our people are in.
Yep.
Their spirits were broken.
Yep.
And starting at that point, you mentioned 1619 point of the slavery and all that.
Yep.
We discontinued from our heritage.
That's right.
You see, so
That's
the spirit
right.
of the Lord wasn't upon us. We didn't have our culture, nothing. So our spirits were broken. We didn't have no knowledge and wisdom. So it drieth our bones. It's a spiritual parabolic talk, man.
That's right.
So we were without life, like you said.
That's right.
But like you said, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. So the Lord, now we in that healing state.
Yep.
And now with the scriptures speak about how we rejoicing now.
Hosea 6.
You know,
They said we're going to revive us.
that
and
was
we're
just
going to
what
live
you
in
said
this
earlier
land.
too.
Yep.
We're being revived. We're being healed. The Lord's raising us up again.
When you
That's
talk
right.
about broken, it tells you that we were broken in the place of dragons. It goes into Babylon the Great, goes into America. Because this
That's
is the
right.
whore that rides the beast.
Yeah.
So we were broken in this place.
That's right.
Because this is going to be a place of dragons when it turns
Yeah.
to dust.
You already know. You already
So we
know.
were broken here, and then we're going to be healed here, beginning with the hopeful elect. We're going to get out of
Oh,
here.
that's that slacking. That's
Okay.
Hosea, the first chapter as well.
Yeah.
Hosea
That's
1 and
on
10.
Hey.
There, where it was said, ye are not the sons of the living God, there shall be said, ye are the sons of the living God.
That's right.
So in that same place, Babylon the Great. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Got a quick one, bro.
Go ahead. What you got?
Real quick. It's in Proverbs 21 and 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the
Yeah,
dead.
that's talking about the 2/3, man. So if you have a brother that gets enlightened, this is where the foundation. All right. If they don't have a strong foundation, they're gonna wither away back to the world. So they're gonna remain as a zombie, man. So it starts with the foundation, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay, but we'll get to that. Don't worry.
Right.
Back to Ezekiel.
Back in Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Uh-huh.
And I answered, O Lord, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua power, thou knowest.
That's right.
Again, he said unto me, prophesy
That's right.
upon these bones.
That's what we're doing. We're prophesying upon these bones. The people in this nation, man, so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans who are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
If you don't believe it, you read. All right? I said it before. Who's the bottom 3 nations on this planet? You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. You're the bottom feeders of this world, man.
Yep.
So you're the dead here, man. That's why we're here to give you that medicine, which is the truth, to wake you up, to rise you up, like that solo leveling, man.
Yeah.
You got those shadow warriors. Hey, rise up, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
It reads on. It says, prophesy upon these bones and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word
That's right.
of Yahweh.
Hear
Ba'Shem Yahushua.
hear the word of the scriptures, man. Hear the word. Just hear it. Listen. Ask questions. It will be answered, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
There you go. He should cause breath to enter into you, man. Meaning what? This knowledge, man. All right? But guess what? You have a lot of these guys out there that proclaims that they in the truth, right? But they don't have the breath. Okay? They got the bones, the muscles and everything, but they don't have the true knowledge of the Lord, man. So you got guys out there with purple suits, gold things, but they never proclaim the name of the Lord, man. So that's proof right there. They don't have the breath. They are the prophets of Satan of this world, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Your brothers is hating. Yeah, we hate the evil and we love the good. Yeah, we hate you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
All right?
And the purple guys is the dark magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! And shit. Purple motherfuckers on the card. You know? That's what y'all doing. Y'all
There you
putting
go.
a spell on our people instead of putting the breath of life into them.
Here you go.
Right, because they do all these fucking marches and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like they have a form of godliness, you know, but the scriptures speak about how they deny the power thereof.
Exactly.
So they look godly, they got the garments on, they got Bibles in their hands, but they ain't really got the true power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua within them in the
right.
form of the knowledge of the scriptures, man.
right.
And
Right.
they don't prophesy like that.
That's
Right.
the spirit, bro.
You see the video, they walk by, motherfuckers walk by. Because I used to watch them before I found Great Millstone. It's all about the pants, what pants you got on? Why you got on pants? And
Yeah.
you know, why you ain't got on your foot? Shit like that. It's all about the commandments type shit, you know?
That's right, brother.
It's like the disciples went to the man, and the man said, your disciples couldn't cast out the demon out of my son. And then they asked the Lord, why could we not cast him out? And he said, this comes by fasting and prayer and belief. You didn't believe.
There you go.
So you guys have the word, you got the Bible, you got the truth, a part of the truth, but you don't have the very thing you need. The name of the Lord and his son. That's
right.
the belief. See,
That's
we
right.
believe, so brothers that were dead, brothers that had demons on them and all types of things we were going through, we're free from that now.
That's right.
We're totally new men, like Saul when he was among the prophets. They say he became as another man.
There you go. That's what it's about.
That's
I
it.
had a precept to back up the breath.
Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:24.
Yeah, wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
That's right.
She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness.
There you go.
For she, wisdom, is the breath of the power of the Heavenly Father.
There you go. This knowledge is the breath, man. The spirit.
It's
Okay.
his spirit quickened us.
There you go.
There it works.
There you go.
That's a priesthood.
And that's Yahweh Shai.
That's
Yahweh
it.
Shai, the latter Adam became a quickening.
Yeah.
Said it.
He's the one who brought us to life.
You see how the spirit just jumping?
And Yahweh Shai comes in what? The volume of the book.
That's right.
Word.
So on point, man.
It says, for she is the breath of the power of the Most High and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty.
Pure
Therefore-
influence.
Yep.
There you go.
Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her.
Here you go. So what it means? So what does it mean? No defiled thing can flow into her. What does it mean by that? Meaning other philosophies and other things, man. Why? Because there you go. Why? Because we have that foundation. That's what it's about, man. The basics. Basics are important, man. Okay.
You can't corrupt flowing water. This is not a swamp.
Yep.
It's just stagnant and shit. It's flowing. You can't dirty up flowing water. It's
That's
always
right.
gonna cleanse it out and get it out of there.
That's right. Go ahead. You got that precept?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
quick precept. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. It says, and the Lord Yahweh Shemashai power formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life,
That's
and
right.
man became a living soul.
What do you mean the breath of life? They were in order. They had the knowledge. They had the spiritual commandments of Yahweh Bashar what of how to move. Okay?
And it was oral then.
Yeah, it was. And so when Moses came, he had to, write it down and teach.
Showing the hardness of our people's heart at that moment.
Yeah.
The stone represent our people's hearts.
That's right.
The stone. So Moses had to write it down like, look at this. Remember this. But before, during the time of Adam, before the flood, it was just oral. We just moved in it.
That's right.
It was just known.
That's right.
And that's what the kingdom of heaven is going to go back to that.
Right.
We're just
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
move in it. Israel is going to move in it, but the heathen, they're going to have to get a beat into their ass.
That's right. And it proves right there that we're not in the new covenant. Okay?
That's right.
Because these bodies are still sickly, man. And plus, the oppressor still has power. So that's proof right there that the new covenant, nah, man.
There's a lot of proofs we're not in the new covenant. man.
Exactly.
The fact that we still in captivity, the fact that we still on the highways and hedges teaching of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, we're not in our land. We're not ruling out of our land right now. That's a part of it too. The scripture talk about in Hebrews the eternal inheritance.
That's right.
The eternal inheritance, but we don't have it.
And
It's
it's
not
incorruptible.
here.
It's
So-
incorruptible and undefiled.
So that's a prime example of someone who don't have the breath. Okay? They don't have the true knowledge. Now go ahead.
Reads on, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shah, power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
That's right.
And ye shall live, and I will lay sinews upon you,
Uh-huh.
and will bring up flesh upon you.
So once you have that breath, that growth, it starts to come along. That growth, true meaning, true knowledge. All right? You gotta have that breath while your body's building. So you slowly building up your character, man, of who you are. You start to find your true heritage. You start to know the name of the Father and Son. You start to follow the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability.
That's it.
All right? You'll get circumcised too.
Spirit.
Okay? So you're following the right path. All right?
You have a covering. The bones represents what tribe you come from, your
know that.
nation. The skin and the sinews being on you You understand your culture and your language and your power and your God.
That's right.
And your purpose.
That's right.
On the earth.
Go ahead.
You're a Viltrumite in blood only. In name only.
Crazy, bro. Go ahead.
It reads on, it says, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
Now, I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So you get this knowledge, man. But you got these dudes out here. You got to understand, there's a thing called duality. All right? Yeah, we're going to get angry, man. Of course, because we fight for righteousness, right? Okay? But the Lord, you got to understand, these Lord will send summer blocks upon our people not to get it. It's weird, isn't it? But that's how the Lord operates, man.
Yeah.
There's some people who's not meant to get it. They're here to be judged, to be trampled underfoot, man.
It goes,
Okay.
Going into those that had the sinew and the bone but didn't have the breath.
Yeah, you know what? Keep reading that, bro.
Yeah, just for edification.
All right? Keep reading
It
that.
said that that same stone, which was the corner of the building, it was a stumbling block to others.
Yeah.
It crushed it.
Yep.
The same stone. It
That's
said,
right.
so I prophesied as I was commanded.
As you was commanded. You hear that? I prophesied as I was commanded. So when the Lord tell you to do something, you better do it, man. And stop sitting on your leaves, man. All right? I know it can be hard out here. Trust me. We all go through it. But ain't no excuse, man.
Especially if you're able-bodied.
If you're able-bodied, there ain't no excuse, man. Okay? You see what happened to Jonah?
I was just finna.
That spirit. He didn't want to deal with these niggas, man. But guess what? He said, nah, as a commandment, you better do it. Like Moses, he said, look, who am I? I don't know what to tell these people. I can't speak.
I can't speak Hebrew. Hey, but he still, the Lord gave him somebody who could do it.
Yep, Aaron.
Aaron.
But he said, I'll teach you what to say.
There it is.
Come on, man.
Pharaoh.
All right, let's go.
And as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking,
That's right.
and the bones came together.
So let's talk about starting with Abba Bivens, man. Okay, that's shaking, and then down to the high priest Masha, Ariyah, and Elder Yaquab. All right, and then down to the apostles, elders, and captains, man, and to the brother. Hey, there was a big shaking of this truth, and it was prophesied from Yahweh Shah that he said this is going to happen. It shook the world up, man.
Turned the world upside down.
He said, if this gospel speaks to every nation, then I will come. And it's happening now through what? Through the internet, man. So that was that big shaking. But it started with Abba Bivens first, man. Okay? But ultimately, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? I don't want to take, but I'm going through history.
Yeah.
All right?
Happened the same way.
Huh? Yeah, might as well get it in Malachi.
God, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, beginning of verse 5. It says, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet.
You can't tell me this ain't a big shaking to this world, man.
Shake it.
When he see camps in every corner. Right now, people are being shook right now, what they see. All right, but guess what? That truth is coming out, and guess what? The elect is gonna come back to their heritage, man. Okay? And it's gonna be preached out. This is a beautiful thing, man. We make it, hey, brothers, believe it, man. We turning this world upside down.
That's right. Really
right now.
side up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know, according to their world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like we're in the time of the book of Acts again, man.
Yeah.
All right? Who was complaining about all those camps? Who?
Our people.
2/3 and the heathens, man. Go ahead, brother.
And it says, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
So prophecy fulfilled. That's talking about Abba Bivens, man. Okay? And then what he paved the way for Yahweh's return of great judgment that's gonna come here in America, man.
Right.
Okay? That's why it was for 350 years, man. It was silent, man.
Yeah. Now buried. We're in those graves.
And then that great shaking. Okay, you get it? You understand? Got any questions? Let me know. All right?
Verse 6,
Go
it
ahead.
says, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers.
That's right.
Lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Here you go.
Going
Here
into
you-
King Masha,
Yeah, yep.
High Priest Ariyah, and High Priest Yaakov.
That's right. That's right. And there you go. Boom. knowledge is born, man. Again, all right. It was never hid from us, man. It was hid from us for a moment until prophecy needs to fulfill, man. Because during that time, Esau's kingdom was going down, man. Ever since the Cold War, all right. During when they went to so-called the moon, whatever.
Really, when they sent Sputnik up there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when they started that space race.
That's when you know Esau's kingdom is going down. Before that, they were living it up, man.
Yeah.
All right. You had our people trying to be like them. They didn't want none of our people near them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those were the good old boy days, man.
Segregation.
You should see how downtown LA looked in the 50s, man.
I look nice. It look way different. Yeah.
But if you look at it through the decades and decades, the deterioration and the decay of America, man.
Yep.
Okay? And there's a beautiful thing. We want this place to go down, man.
That's right.
All right? Because, hey, even a regular 2/3 is complaining, man. He said, we need some change. Well, the change is going to come to destruction of America, man.
Right.
That's where it's going to start at. All right? You got something, bro? Look, you want to say something?
Now, this is Isaiah 9:2. It says, the people that walk in darkness have seen a great light.
Uh-huh. Man, that's a cold script, bro. All right, because this place is full of darkness. Who's that light? The men of the Lord, man. Who's teaching his word, because this word is light. Children of the day. Okay? We're the true Lucifers of this world, man.
Right.
Okay? The true ones. Lucifer means light bringer. That's what it means, okay? So you got people like, oh man, you talking about Satan? No. Lucifer means light bringer. All right? We bring this truth out here amongst the darkness, man. Okay? Go ahead.
That they dwell in the land of the shadow of death. Upon them hath light shined.
There you go. And this truth, this knowledge, is that's light that's shining, man. To whoever receives it. And it's going to end up only to the elect. That's it. Okay? That's what's going to roll. People are going to hear it, but they're not going to understand it.
Yeah.
People could see it, but they won't perceive it. You understand? There's angels at work right now blinding these people on purpose. And it's going and you got angels out there that's going to open a brother's eyes, man.
Yeah.
Or a sister. Okay? Well, that sister could tell her husband, look, boom. See how it operates?
Right, because the husband can be sanctified by the believing wife.
Yep.
And then vice
Right.
versa.
Yeah, we're not choosing a wife for you, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Lord already got everything set up.
You got everything set up, man.
Sorry, I got one more precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Salaki. This is Luke 1, beginning at verse 15. This is going into John the Baptist. It says, for he shall be great in the sight of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and shall drink neither wine nor strong drink. And he shall be filled with the Holy Spirit even from his mother's womb.
That's right.
Going that even the Apostle John had the Holy Spirit, just
Yes.
like Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
But nobody ever complains that John was born from an angel. And they say Jesus, oh, he's born of the Holy Spirit. Said the same thing about John, man.
Yep.
But how come that's never a point of contention? Verse 16, and many of the children of Israel shall he turn to the Lord their power, because he was sent to prepare the way.
That's right.
Just as Elijah was sent to prepare the way. Just as Abba Bivens was. He was sent to prepare the way, man.
Yeah, so we do acknowledge John the Baptist too.
Yeah.
Okay?
He was in the truth, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
It says, and he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elias, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, and to make ready a people prepared for the Lord.
Yeah, make ready a people, because that's that bride being prepared for the bridegroom, which is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
So, but it takes the men of the Lord to come out on the streets to send out that word, and then the scriptures say, "My sheep hear my voice." So the sheep of the Lord are going to hear His voice through the prophets. So they're going to be sealed in their minds, all right, and then they're going to go through their preparation stage, all right, for the coming of our bridegroom, our husband, Yahweh Shai.
That's right, brother.
Because we're that calmly and delicate woman,
Yep.
spiritually.
Yeah.
And he said that John said he bare witness of the light. He wasn't the light himself. The light was the beginning of Yahweh Shai's ministry.
That's right,
And then
brother.
it began again here. This is the light shining in a dark place.
Exactly.
Shadow of death represented the Roman empire. Remember, he said the shadow of Rome is vast.
Yeah.
That's where the light was shining. This is Rome again. The light is shining.
That's right.
The perennial prophets of doom are shining the light again in Rome.
That's right.
New Rome.
That's right, go ahead.
Reads on, it says, so I prophesied as I was commanded,
Uh-huh.
and as I prophesied, there was a noise. Behold, it's shaky.
That's right.
And the bones came together, bone to his bone.
That's right.
And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above.
That's right.
But there was no breath in them.
You hear that? There was you got brothers out there that know they're Israel, but guess what? They don't have the knowledge, man. They're not giving you 100% truth, man. They give you the watered down truth who they got from their master, Esau Edom. Yes.
So to put, put it in context, just because you know you're an Israelite is not enough, man.
Exactly.
Okay?
Thank you, brother.
It's like,
Thank you.
Yeah, because some people think that's all you need. Like, oh, I'm an Israelite, I know what tribe, I'm good. Nah, man. It all, first of all, you got to be predestined unto salvation, which is part of the fear of the Lord, because even we don't know if we're going to make it, man.
That's right.
That's where the obedience comes in to do as we're told, to make our calling and election sure, man.
That's right.
But I'll tell you one thing, if you're joined onto a group with Christ and his acronym, man, that should tell you in the spirit that it's off, man.
That's right. That's right. That's right, babe. That's on babe. That's on point. That's what it is, man. That's a clear example if you don't have the breath. Well, what does it matter, bro? We believe we're coming together. Shit. No, the only one that's coming together with the exceeding great army is the elect, man.
That's right.
The ones who has the knowledge, who gives 100%, man. All right? It's all about quality over quantity.
Right.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Did in the book of Judges, right? Gideon, did he need 1,000-man army? Did he need a 10,000? The Lord chose, right? 300. Why? Because there were quality over quantity. That's what it's about. Probably was, or Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Go ahead.
It says, then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind.
That's right.
Prophesy, son of man, because there ain't nobody listening to y'all, man.
Yep.
And we prophesying to the wind that's going through the airwaves of the World Wide Web. So it's reaching who it needs to reach.
Vibration. It's all
The
about
vibration.
vibration.
That's it.
Yep.
Vibration. So it ain't about the gimmicks and we got 1,000 people and we got 1,000,000 people at our Passover. It doesn't. That ain't the point. The point is get this word out to the elect.
That's right.
Send this message to my comrades, like
That's right.
Attack on Titan. Because I don't know if it reached my family, but it reached my comrades.
Yeah.
They went Titan on them. So it's going to reach who it needs to reach, the elect.
That's right.
And once they're
That's right.
sealed, this place is done. And you know it's close because this place is going down fast. 2 eclipses in 1 month. The Passover just passed. The Feast of Unleavened Bread.
That's not normal.
Earthquakes, fires, war.
We're here.
Signs in the heavens.
We're here.
And the constant. We're here.
Go ahead, brother.
Reads on. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai power, come from the 4 winds
That's right.
of breath and breathe upon these slain.
So what's happening right now? You got camps throughout the 4 corners of the earth teaching his word, proclaiming the name of Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's their foundation, man, because they know. So throughout the 4 corners of the earth, that vibration is being sent out, man. It's like how a so-called white man would say, you know, one of them feeble ones, that so-called spiritual, I sense your vibration, sir. I don't like the way directed to me. Why? Because he's a son of Satan, man. Of course the righteous word is gonna fuck him over, man.
Cut him.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me. There you go, prophecy again. It's constantly prophesying for things that happen. It says, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet.
You heard that?
An exceeding great army.
You heard that? And they lived and they stood upon their feet. What does it mean by stood upon their feet? It's not about getting up. Now they know who they are. They in the spirit. They upright, man. That's what it really means, man. They up on their feet, man. They not lying like an old ass dog, man. Like, damn, I gotta go to camp, man. I'm tired. That's not a person that's on their feet, man. All right,
When you're on your feet, it means
That's
you're
why I
ready to
can't-
go.
I can't stand this place. This shit stinks, man. God damn, man.
I got something.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 84 and 11.
Damn. Nigga, wash your ass, man.
And wicked spirits, wickedness has a scent to it. you
Yeah,
know?
dude, man. That's the Oscar the Grouch, man. Woo. Nigga smell like pure sewage in this motherfucker.
Demonic energy.
Yes, we all have personalities. We're jokesters too, man. All right? That shit stinky. Yo. Wash your ass.
That shit's terrible.
Damn.
This is Psalms 84 and 11 and 12. For the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Shai power, is a sun and a shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he uphold from them that walk uprightly.
That's right.
This is thank the Lord
I like
for
that.
waking us up out of the dust of this bullshit, knowing that this is just straight bullshit.
Yep.
And we're trying to tell you, you're living in the Truman Show. This is just, you're looking. This is nothing but phony and fake. You know, because this is we're not. The Lord said, "This is my kingdom. My servants will fight."
Yeah.
You know, because we hate this bullshit, but we have to be here for the Lord to turn to get us out of here, man.
You heard what he said? We're not in that confused state. So when you're not in a confused state, you upright, man. You ready.
Yeah.
Just like how Paul was when he got woken up. And then he was ready, man. He like, and you know, his partner like, hey, man, you gotta chill. Like, nah, man, I'm ready to go. You know, you gotta have that attitude, man.
That's a segueing back into the dry bones.
Yep.
Rising from that dust, from that confusion.
That's
man.
right, brother. On point.
And when we left Egypt, we were standing on our feet with staffs in our hands, eating in haste, ready to go. Not
right.
fucking lollygagging around and comfortable. We wanted to be here for 1,000 years.
Oh, hell no, man.
Exactly. Exactly, brother. On point. So what it said, a great exceeding army. Right now, there's an army being built, that third temple, right?
Yep.
That spiritual third temple. I ain't talking about the one in Israel they built. That's bullshit, man. With the red heifer and some shit. Nah, the Lord ain't dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? The great sacrifice is gonna be here. That's where it's gonna be at, man.
Sacrifice.
Okay?
Moses.
So guess what? There's an exceeding great army being built right now. It's talking about the men. It's talking about the elect. That's the army, man. The 144,000 governing bodies, man. That's gonna run this earth, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashman Shai, under Yahweh Shai, under King David, man. That's what's gonna roll here, man. That's true. How do you call it? Monarch.
True monarch.
Yeah, man.
Dynasty.
And guess what? It's gonna be forever too, man. Woo! With brute force.
That's right.
Okay, that's what's gonna roll, man.
Last king.
The iron fist, like that, man.
Conan, what is best in life?
You already know, man. Destroy your enemies.
See them dripping
Before you,
hear
hear
the
the lamentation of the women. Woo! Beautiful line, man.
Yeah.
Now go me to the prophecy of Yahweh Shai, Matthew the 24th chapter. And then we're gonna go to Micah the 3rd chapter. I'm gonna tell you when.
Let me get that 2 Corinthians real quick.
Yeah, get that Corinthians.
God, this is 2 Corinthians 11, verse 4. And the headline reads, Paul contrasts himself with false apostles. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're not the same as these other dudes out here, man. You notice when they have all these union camps and barbecues and everything, GMS is never invited. And we don't give a fuck, man.
I don't care.
Because at the end of the day, man, like the scriptures say, can two walk together lest they be agreed? Man, hell no, man. That's confusion.
That's right.
Man, you can keep that funky ass invite, man. We're good where we're at. And as the brother was going in talking about Gideon, the Lord always dealt with small numbers, man.
That's right.
And he's not the author of confusion. We're not joining onto you guys, man.
That's right.
Lord always deals with a contingency force. He sent 2 spies through Joshua
Yep,
into
yep,
Jericho.
yep.
Just 2 of them. I just need 2 witnesses to go up in there,
Yep.
scan out the land, and then come back with information.
right.
That was the first city to fall when we went into the land. It was Jericho. So the first place to fall in this world is going to be Babylon.
That's right.
That's why the main prophecy is here in this place. We got brothers all over the earth.
Right.
But the main attack, the main fall is going to be right here in Babylon. Once
right.
this place falls, it's going to be a fucking power vacuum with the other nations.
What is that?
Yep, and he originally sent 12 of the one from each tribe to go spy out the land, but the 2 only came back with the report and
There you
say
go.
we can take that bitch.
Yeah. Everybody else had a scary report. You see how it was a small number that believed and then a greater number that didn't believe?
Yep.
It's always been like that. The Lord was like, hey, that small number right there, believe what they saying. The Lord always wants it to be dramatized out.
Yo, yeah.
He wants it to seem like, there ain't no way. But there's always a way.
That's right. That's right.
There's giants in the land. We can't, man, fuck that, man. Let's go, man.
Hey,
We
Babylon's
take them
a giant
motherfuckers
right
in the
now.
name of the Lord, man. That's the spirit you got to be in, bro. Because this is out of the book of 2 Corinthians 11:4. It says, for if he that cometh preaches another, it says Jesus, Savior, Yahushua, whom we have not preached, or if he receive another spirit.
Okay, so right there's a difference right there. Now you got these, I'm gonna say IUIC, man, the purple and gold. All right? They preach up another Yahweh Shai, man. They preaching Serapis Christos. That's who they preaching, man. Okay, now they preaching hell. They preaching about they're really been preaching about the mark of the beast is not the RFID, see Emperor. Okay, yeah, they basically the Catholic Church. The how you call it, the Roman apostle, what do they call it? Apostle, I forgot what it's called.
Apostolic.
Apostasy or something?
Apostolic sonship, succession.
Secession, yeah. That's
Okay? All right? They teach about the other white meat. That's what they teaching, man, because that could destroy a brother's mind who just started, okay? Because if you call on the name of Jesus, they're going to think of that image, man. They're not going to think of the true image.
And that's how ingrained that word is into our culture, man. I mean, you can even ask a little child when they close their eyes to pray. If you say Jesus Christ, what's the image that comes into your mind? It's gonna be a white man with the mullet, man. It's just, it is what it is. It's a fucking demon, man.
Yeah, it's a demon.
But when you say Yahweh Shem Shai, man, those names have power, man.
They do.
And that should bring fear to you, man. Those names carry a heavy vibration, and they're not names to be played with, man.
That's right.
That's how you know these other camps, they're forwarding that psychological warfare of Esau Edom that he put upon our people, man. They're forwarding that shit, man.
Yep.
That was psychological warfare to put the image of the so-called white man as the savior into the minds of our people.
Yeah.
You see? So that was meant to always, for you to always look to him as a God.
Yeah.
You know?
And subliminally to our people, when you see that your God looks like your enemy, you're automatically going to feel some type of way about it. It's
Yeah.
called Stockholm Syndrome, man.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's right. That's
So you
right.
got all these niggas trying to save Esau.
Yeah.
The white man.
Yep.
Every time.
Last
Last
week.
week. Yep. Bro. Hey.
They don't give a shit about, and it's crazy how the ones you don't want to save is actually going to be in the kingdom, but under us, and the one you want to save is going to be fucking exterminated after 1,000 years.
That's right.
How about that?
That's right. That's what's going to
That's
roll,
what Jake
man.
don't understand, man. The one you trying to save he's out of there. He's
right.
eradicated. He's done. He's excommunicated. But then the ones you don't even think about, a Hamite or a damn East Indian, they gonna be around.
Right.
They just gonna be under us.
Man. Go ahead.
It says, for if he that cometh preaches another Jesus,
Uh-huh.
whom we have not preached,
Yeah, we don't preach that, man.
hell no.
We preach Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, y'all got that image of Yahweh Shai here? Man, y'all don't got no boards, man? Oh, man, y'all gotta get on that, man. Come on, brothers, man. Come on. Edification, that's what it's about. Edification. Go ahead.
It says, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel.
What's that spirit, the other Jesus, that everybody could be saved?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the name is, man.
God loves
It's all about love, God love. That's the other spirit. That's the worldly spirit. That's not the spirit what comes from the Bible, man.
Right.
From the scriptures, man. The one we come from, Yahweh Shai, he gonna destroy America, man. That's
right.
And he gonna enslave the other nations too. Okay, let's get that straight. That's the Yahweh Shai we preach, man.
Right.
He said he's not gonna come in peace, but come with a sword.
Right.
Meaning what? Destruction, man.
Right.
All right, ain't gonna be nothing nice when the Lord returns. Okay, blood needs to be, it needs to be spilled here in America, man.
That's right.
All right, hey, this gets people all nervous and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the Lord.
Yeah, you should be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yeah.
Because Yahweh Shai, the scriptures speak about how he's coming to establish the throne of David.
Yep.
If you go into history,
Yep.
David, when he was establishing his throne and getting the rulership, he had to put them nations to death. He
Yeah.
had to go to war.
Yep.
You see?
Tens of thousands.
So that's the same spirit Yahushua is going to come with war against the nations.
That's right.
Every knee shall bow.
That's right.
He's coming to take the crowns off of the heads of the kings of the earth.
Hey,
That's
could
right.
you say that again?
He's coming to take the crowns off the heads of the kings
No,
of
what
the
did you
earth.
say before that? That every knee shall
Every knee shall bow.
What does that mean? That means military world conquest. When people are bowed down, that means you're under the person that's reigning. If you're bending the knee, that means you're paying homage to the rulers of the world.
That's
If
right.
you're bending the knee, that means you're worshiping them, man.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
what it goes.
Bend the
So,
knee
so we're
means
supposed to worship Yahushua. And every knee's gonna bow to him. So
And every
what the
tongue's
fuck are
gonna-
y'all talking about, man? We're not supposed to worship Yahushua. Man, he's above every man in creation. You read the divine order, was that in Corinthians?
Yeah.
Yeah, it even tells you, man. So what are y'all talking about?
Over everything in creation.
All right. So the ones that's preaching another Jesus are these churches, man.
Right.
They preach that peace. Everybody's gonna be saved. That's not according to the Bible, man.
And it says also that there is no peace, saith our God, to the wicked.
There
So
you
who's
go.
the wicked? Is it literally is written in the scriptures that,
That's right.
oh, if he loves everybody, why is that written that there's no peace for the wicked? Who's the wicked? Where they at? Can you point them out to me? But everybody gonna be saved, so that contradicts that scripture there.
That's right.
But the scriptures don't contradict themselves.
That's right.
So somebody's the wicked. Point them out. We are here to tell you who the wicked is.
Tell you who it
The
is.
self-proclaimed white man, 'cause he's not white. He's an Edomite according to biblical text. And that's
right.
the nation that the Lord hates.
That's right.
He's gonna go to war with them from generation to generation
right.
until they're eradicated.
There you go.
Yeah, I tell you, the Zion events, the nation that was not promised any mercy from the Most High.
There
got
it
it.
is.
And the scene of great future
And
judgment.
the scene of great future judgments.
Prophecy.
You can find that in the book of Numbers of Amalek.
Yeah.
He gonna be destroyed, man.
That's why the Lord told us in Ezekiel to set thy face against Mount Seir
That's right.
and prophesied against him.
That's
The
right.
mount represents the government of Esau.
That's right.
Everything that they stand for is opposite of what we stand for.
Yep.
So like you said, during the era of David, to bring forth his kingdom, war had to be declared.
That's right.
And they declared war on us, beginning with Goliath. All the nations was trying to come up against Israel, and then they was laid down.
And they still declare war on
And they
us
still
right now.
declare war.
All you gotta do is go to your hospitals, go to your corner stores. Who own these businesses, man? Who's working for them? Look at the healthcare. Look at the living situations. All right?
They want to make America great again. That was a declaration of war.
That's a declaration
against our
of
people.
war.
Because
Yep.
what made America great? The slave labor
Slavery.
of Judah,
Yep.
Benjamin, Levi,
That's right.
and the eradication and extermination of the northern kingdom.
Here you go. Okay, so that's war, man. But guess what? You're gonna really meet the man of war, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay, and he gonna destroy America to, dust, man.
And all the armies of the world, he going to destroy them in one place.
Yep.
And it's beginning even here and now. They sent their army. The northern army is going to be removed into a land barren and desolate.
That's
Joel
right.
2.
That's right.
All right?
Finish it off in 2 Corinthians says, or another gospel.
That's right.
Which-
Or another gospel.
Right.
By saying that Christianity is going to save everybody, that's not of the gospel, man. That's not the good news. It's not, man.
How's that good news for our people? This nigga that's been beating your ass gonna be in the kingdom with you. That ain't good news.
Exactly.
Kill this fucking guy. They like to do. Lord, kill these people. Fire and brimstone.
with him.
Yeah.
Clarence. Hey, but kill these people. He's gonna kill Esau and Edom. But first, he's gonna enslave them, beat the hell out of them, enslave the other nations, beat the hell out of them, and we gonna get our kingdom. That's good news.
According to the Bible, thus says the Bible.
Thus
man.
saith the
It
Lord.
says that.
Yeah, the scriptures say in Revelation 18, render double unto them according to their works.
That's right.
And all of their works have been evil. Ever since they've been, the Lord raised them up.
Hey,
Nothing but evil.
Hey, and you can even look at secular history to back that up.
I got that book, Devastation of the Indies, man.
There you go.
Man, I highly recommend you read that book, man. Devastation of the Indies, man.
That's right.
Oh,
This
look
man
at
was
all
a
the people
fucking-
on this
They
side,
did
man.
some wicked-
They were all under a rigorous rule under one nation of people. And that's without contestation, man.
We all have a common enemy.
Wait, let me finish this off real quick.
Oh, damn.
It says, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
That's right, man. We don't accept any other gospels that y'all preaching out, man. A lot of you sellouts out there, you know what I'm talking about too. All right? That's why I say he that preaches with another Jesus, we not with that, man. We in the true name of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. in the Hebrew tongue.
That's right.
Not the Yiddish, not that bullshit. I'm talking about the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue.
Right.
You can even find it in the Assyrian language, his name. It's all over there, man. Okay? You see the name of the Lord countless times, man, throughout the Old Testament and the New. Okay, which people ignore. That's why the names are very important, man.
And if you're the name, Hashem, the name.
Yeah,
What
Hashem
name?
means the name.
There it is.
That's all it
But
means.
what is the name that the heathen fear?
Exactly.
How do you
Can't
call
them.
yourself the people, but you're not even calling on the name of your power that chose you?
Because they ain't them.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, Gabar, bring that out real quick.
Oh, yeah. Get that out.
Con. This is from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 142. But you had mentioned earlier. It says here at the bottom, dealing with Edom, it says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments.
Great future judgments, man. World War III, the mark of the beast, the sea hipper, then slavery, and then utter destruction of Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white race.
Right, and it's not talking about the land. As I said, the scene of great future destruction. It's not talking about the land of Edom. It's talking about more so the people of
nation.
Edom
That's
and
right.
where they mainly rule from today.
That's
which
right.
is starting with America.
It
That's
gives
right.
precepts that are actually on point.
Cool. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah, because that's the scholars, they study this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know.
Con. The precepts that it gives is Isaiah 34, verse 5.
You know, that goes into Idumea being burnt.
Yep.
You know, the great sacrifice, you
Sacrifice of
mentioned that
Bosra.
earlier,
Yeah.
the sacrifice of Bosra.
And then it gives Isaiah 63 and 1.
That's
I got that right there.
coming up Yahweh Shai.
No, that's the stomping and the
Yep.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
press.
great.
wine press.
And it goes to show you that
I got
Esau, Edom ain't in
Got
just
that?
one
Yeah.
place, just like Israel
that in
scattered.
Numbers with
Esau
Amalek?
is everywhere.
Right.
So the Lord's going to destroy
Amalek
every
should be
place
blotted
where
out,
Esau,
something.
Edom is. His power structure is going to be destroyed.
Con.
Right.
You know, because it proves that where it said that the least of the flock is Amalek. They ain't in where Babylon is. They're somewhere totally different in the earth. But it said their habitation is going to be destroyed with them. So it's in different spots.
Finishing it off, it says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Heavenly Father.
Read that again.
Con. It says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites.
Right, because the land of Edom was located south of the southern kingdom, Israel. Israel. Okay, that was Edom down below us.
Yep.
You know, and then Moab and Ammon was around at more north.
Bordering Reuben and Gad.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Read
bro.
that.
Con. It says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Heavenly Father.
There ain't gonna be no mercy for the so-called white race, Edom. It's
Right.
Edom. We got proof. Give me the book of Obadiah and James.
Got the receipts.
We got the receipts, man.
Because David and Joab, during that era, they wanted to wipe out Edom in the Valley of Salt. But well, a few of them escaped.
Yeah.
Because they had to fulfill prophecy.
Fulfill prophecy, that's what it's about.
They would have
Can I get this real quick? Hebrews
yeah.
12 and just to go
16.
to back up that Zondervan, because people will say, oh, well that's in a book, that's not in the scriptures. Well, I'm gonna read you what it says in the scriptures. Right. It's the book of Hebrews chapter 12, beginning at verse 16. The point is in verse 17. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
What's that talking about? You have to go to the beginning. The book of Genesis, the 25th chapter.
Yep, verses
It said-
29 to 34.
It said the story between Jacob and Esau. Jacob is the progenitor of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indians. All right? The progenitor of the Edomites, the so-called white race, is Esau, Edom.
Yep.
All right? So go ahead.
It says, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing,
He would have inherited the blessing, but guess what? He threw the Lord under the bus because he was hungry.
He was carnal.
He was carnal as fuck, man. That's what happened, man.
it says,
Go ahead.
he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
He was crying. He was boo-hooing, crying, man.
Our people cry for this demon, and that still ain't gonna change the Lord's mind.
Exactly.
Just like a man Samuel said. He said the house of Saul have been rejected forever.
right.
So the house of Esau and Edom have been rejected forever, man. And there was nothing Samuel could do. He cried all night for something. The Lord was like, man, stop crying for this guy. I chose somebody better than him.
So basically, there's gonna be no mercy for the so-called white man Esau Edom. Why? Because he haven't given us mercy.
That's right.
All right, you can find that in the parable with Lazarus and the rich man.
So if God loved everybody, that would be a contradiction to what the
what he
scriptures
says.
say. Because it clearly says this particular nation has no place of repentance.
That's right.
No place.
Right.
That's right.
That's also in Romans 9th chapter. He created vessels unto honor and vessels unto dishonor. Esau is that vessel unto dishonor.
And on the Apocrypha too. Some have he set near himself and blessed, others have he set down and cursed.
Yep.
It said two against two, good against evil. That's just how the Lord has duality about it, left and right, and good and evil. And he has chosen and not chosen.
That's right.
Go ahead, huh?
What that?
Oh,
That's all
something.
right.
I was I had a precept for you though.
Yeah, give me that precept.
This is James chapter 2, verse 13. It reads, "For he shall have judgment without mercy that has showed no mercy."
There you go, because the so-called white man Esau Edom haven't given us mercy, man. You better check the history, check the track record, even to this day. Okay? Now you got DJ Trump in office. It don't matter who's there. They're gonna carry out the orders of the elite because they want to eradicate our people, man. Okay? They coming out even with more austerity measures, man. I know a lot of you guys experience, a lot of you brothers experiencing that at work right now. You're doing more with less.
Man,
Okay? Trying to grind our bones out, man.
prophesying, bro.
Bro,
You know?
brother,
It's true, right?
brother.
You know? Okay? That's what's rolling here, man. So go ahead.
It says, "And mercy rejoiceth against judgment." That was
Man, okay, Khan, give me the book of Obadiah, man. Because we always got receipts, man, for Esau's, and give me that one in Numbers of Amalek that should be blotted out. And read the NOT one.
Oh, I got Obadiah. Let's start at the top.
Now start with the main
yeah.
point, the eradication
Oh,
of,
yeah,
the
18.
Edomite race.
I'll start at 15. This is Obadiah 1 and 15. It says, "For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen."
The day of judgment, that's what it's talking about. Okay? When the Lord returns, it's not going to be nothing nice, man. It's going to be nothing but pure bloodshed, man. That's right. All right? Go ahead.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Yeah, because the so-called white man had no problem laying us down with his sword, man. We already know that he is the sword. We know this. But he was not showing any type of mercy. But guess what now? Now it's going to be a switcheroo. The elect is not going to have any mercy to the so-called white man and the other nations too.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Ezekiel said it, since thou hast not hated
blood,
blood, even blood
Blood
shall
shall
There you
pursue
go.
thee.
Yeah.
It
Blood,
says,
blood going to say, can I have a word with you?
right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's gonna be a sword to your goddamn neck. You're getting stomped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Missiles, first of all, missiles hitting this place.
That's right.
That's the ultimate
That's
sword.
right, brother.
Destroying America. Then the rest of y'all getting hemmed up and going, getting shackled up in chains, going into captivity. That's right. It says, "As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head."
There you go. So all the atrocity you put onto us is going to be upon your own head, man. There's more. Go ahead,
Yep.
bro.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain,
Uh-huh.
so shall all the heathen drink continually.
That's right.
Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So that's talking about that cup they're going to have to drink.
That's right.
The cup
Slavery.
of slavery.
That's
The
right,
cup of the Lord's indignation.
Yep. That's right.
It says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
That's right. About Mount Zion should be deliverance. Deliverance unto who? The elect, first and foremost. Okay? Go ahead.
And there shall be holiness. And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
That's right. The house of Jacob shall possess. Meaning, you see how I got these Timbs on? I possess these boots, right? We're going to possess the other nations, man. All right? There ain't going to be no deeds. It's going to be by force, man. Just like the so-called white man did to our people.
Yeah, Revelation 13. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
He that killeth with the sword shall be killed with the
Also
sword.
Revelation
He that leadeth
2:25.
into captivity shall go into captivity.
There you
It
go.
says, it says, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Uh-huh.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
That's right.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
What does it mean by the house of Jacob and the house of Joseph? You know the answer? Remember, this is school. We're teaching. It's church. There you go. Good. Both Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom come together as one stick, one nation. Okay? And guess what? That's talking about the elect. All right? They shall become as hunters, right? Jeremiah 16. Hold on for a sec, bro. Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead.
It says, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble.
The house of Esau for stubble. Okay? You already know what's going to happen to the so-called white race of Edom.
That's right.
Okay? They're going to be as stubble. You ever burnt Apollo Santo? And you try to blow the ashes? That's dumb, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Burns quick too.
Bonfire. That's going to be the real Holocaust.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
The real Holocaust.
Hey, so they prophesied, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Since you like to put the so-called Negroes and Latinos, they Americans, and burn them into a crisp, but guess what? The Lord is going to burn you into crisp. Starting with your nation, man. Starting with your great city, America.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, brother.
That's right. It says, in the house of Esau for stubble.
Uh-huh.
And they shall kindle in them.
That's right.
And devour them.
So guess what? After that 1,000 years of slavery of that first dominion, there will be we're no longer in need of your services, you so-called white people, man. Esau, Edom. You are free to go unto the fire. Seems like they like to make those concerts. They be launching themselves into that fire and kill themselves. They call it the dead man's. I forgot what they call it.
Burning Man?
Burning Man. Yeah, the Burning Man shit, man.
Festival or something.
You literally gonna be burning, man. After that 1,000 year slavery, the Lord is gonna blot you out, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining
Any
of the
who?
house. Any remaining.
Say it again.
Any remaining of the house of Esau.
Any remaining of the house of Esau, the so-called white race, man, as a whole. Any. What does it mean by house, man? What does it mean by house? What does it mean by house?
House is not gonna be no more Edomites stuff after we burn them up.
Like a family. It's gonna be no more no family. The whole race. Okay?
All the bills.
Like, you know, you got. I'll give you an example. You got the house of Manatazak. That's about all his family. Okay? You got the house of Uriah. You talk about all his family. Right? So when the Lord said, nobody remaining of the house of Esau, Esau the progenitor of what? The Edomite race. So they're gonna be gone, man. And you can find that in Job, I believe the 20th chapter. It's gonna be like it's a dream. But guess who's gonna know? The elect. Why? Because we were here. Okay? You gonna have children. You say, damn, was you there at the time? I said, yes.
You survived Babylon the Great?
Yeah, I fought the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I fought the Clone Wars.
Okay? But you got these bootlicking niggas out there that love worshiping Esau, Edom, all right? That's preaching otherwise. So we're gonna go to the book of Matthew, man. Oh, wait, you was holding a precept for me.
Yeah.
Give that to me real quick.
This is Zechariah 9:13. It says, when I bit Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim.
That's right. Ephraim represents the Northern Kingdom, which is the Spanish-speaking tribes and Native American tribes. Okay, go ahead.
And raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece. And made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
That's right. That's right. You see on that? So basically, we're going to come together as one stick. The elect is going to destroy the so-called white man in the other nations, man.
That's right.
Okay? Through the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And you can keep laughing all you want.
All right, we think it's
All right?
funny too.
Let's go.
Right. It's Exodus 17.
That's the one. You know, is that the one when blotted out?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the prophecy with
Balaam?
yes.
Yeah.
And it's talking about I want the NOT what's gonna happen to Amalek.
Because this is the one that you want, the remembrance from under heaven. You want that one too?
No, the other one.
Blotted
I
out?
think it's in Numbers.
Numbers 20.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. It go tell you the prophecy of Amalek too, which is the house of Esau. Okay? See, the Lord don't be lying, man. When the Lord's gonna eradicate a nation, he says it, he's gonna do it, man. Because there was one time when he got so mad of Israel during the time of Moses, man, he wanted to eradicate the children of Israel and start with Moses and start over. But Moses said, hey, man, remember the promise. And so Yahweh Basham Yahushai, he repented, man. He said, yeah, you're right. I remember the contract I had with Abraham. So you gotta know, if the Lord can repent, why can't we, man?
Man, right. Wow.
Come on, man, it's powerful, man.
Right to the point.
Yeah, get to the point.
Okay, God.
Yeah.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 20. It reads in the NLT. Then Balaam looked over toward the people of Amalek
That's right.
and delivered this message. Amalek was the greatest of nations.
Yeah, who runs this whole world is Amalek. So the truth it is. Okay, there's other elites, family names that we don't even know that's probably a higher position, but they come from this nation. Okay? All right?
The greatest among them was Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
He was Amalek.
Yep. That's
It
right.
says, Amalek was the greatest of nations, but its destiny is destruction.
Its destiny is destruction.
Yeah.
Okay? How many receipts we gotta pull out for y'all, man? Oh, they go like, oh man, many people wrote the Bible. Yes, they did. But all through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai,
All
man.
the same spirit.
The same spirit, man. Okay?
That was it.
Right.
Your destiny goes into basically your final destination.
Yeah, that's right.
Which goes into your end goal.
That's
So
right.
the end goal that the Most High set up for Amalek, for Esau ultimately, is for him to be eradicated.
And people get
Deleted.
mad. Oh, well, they did bad to you. Why would you do bad to them? Well, it's mathematics, baby. A negative plus a negative equals a positive. So when we get rid of his ass, it's going to be positive for
That's
the
right.
earth. For us.
Right.
What? Got that math.
Yeah, give me that map.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, starting at verse 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple.
That's right.
And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another.
Let's go to the main point.
God. Let's go down to verse 4. Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Take heed that no man deceive you. So guess who's going to deceive you? The ones that's not coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They coming in the spirit of their own bellies. Okay? They working for somebody. All right? So if they give you confusion of doctrine by giving you all this BS, you know who they working for. Yes, you working for the so-called white man. Yeah, Nate, you a sellout, man.
That's right.
And I knew this for a long time.
We ain't right.
All right, brothers knew, man. How you spot a fox? Easy, man. How they teach.
That's right.
Go ahead. And by the fruits they have. Go ahead.
This dude want to build his own kingdom and not increase the Lord's kingdom.
Exactly.
King Tosh.
Exactly.
It says, for many shall come in my name, saying I am anointed, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, because they use that C word a lot. They use that Christ. Hey, that's a code word meaning I'm a sellout. That's what it means. Okay, when you see these guys saying Christ this, Christ that, they don't have the breath. That's one. Number two, they a sellout. Number three, they love Esau. And number four, they want to build their own world here, man. All right, like I said, they for their own belly, man, for themselves. They don't care about the congregation. I'm gonna tell you that you better leave, man, because Yahweh Shai is gonna come and destroy you niggas, man, and milk you off your boots, man.
And they don't hate their lives on the death, man, because they're not hastening to come to Yahweh by Shemel.
They comfortable.
Yeah.
They came in that spirit of Xerxes, where he is saying, I would gladly kill any of my own victory. So they're willing to destroy their congregations for their own glory. And if you don't see that, goddamn, man.
So you seen during the time of the Spartans, you know, the prophets, they sold out. They sold out for that gold.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing new under the sun, man.
Not on the cardiac.
Go ahead.
And you shall hear of wars and rumors of
So
wars.
you got a lot of wars and rumors of wars. When you go to the word rumor, meaning reports. Okay?
Got the war
All
in
right.
Yemen, or
The war in
troopers on
Yemen.
it now.
Yeah, you got DJ Trump aiding Israel, man. They want to take over Palestine. They want more land, more property. We already know what that's going to come down to, man. Okay? What's the real goal here for world domination? All right? How they call it? The New World Order. All right? We're moving towards the technocracy era, man. The fourth industrial revolution. You think these fires out here is for no reason everywhere? California, Carolinas, some parts of New York, Jersey, to build those 15-minute cities, man, to prepare for the New World Order. Okay, that's what's going to roll, man. All right, now you got Trump is want to give stimulus to everybody again. Not the dogs joint dividend, but a stimulus for everybody, about $5,000. All right, they trying to work the people to sleep into accepting the mark, the Karagma. Okay, the RFID-C hipper, man. Barakatah.
The water.
All right.
It reads on. It says, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass."
So the Lord say, hey, don't be troubled. This prophecy needs to be fulfilled. This gotta happen, man. So don't be troubled. You already know where you at. This was gonna roll.
That's right.
Okay, before all this happens, this was gonna roll here. Okay. All right, go ahead.
But the end is not yet.
The end is not yet, man. But guess who's been revealed to? The prophets of now. Prophets of old is back again doing the same thing. Now it's more revealed to us, man. We have a better understanding to how it was back then. Okay? Go ahead.
For nation shall rise against nation.
And that's what's happening with the right now with the time with the tolls of iron and clay. Now the EU and NATO is going against this bitch right now, man.
Yeah,
Canada.
Yeah.
A lot of these other nations are being unhappy with America. So that's prophecies being fulfilled. That these nations shall hate the whore. Hey, this is a beautiful time to be living, brothers, man.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
They say that the policy of Babylon is just as it was in the 1950s, where they were spying on everybody. And that's when the Russians sent Sputnik up there to spy on them.
Yep.
So we're really at that point as it was back then.
That's right.
It's more hostile than it's ever been, and America is an isolationist country again. It ain't for everybody and shit. It's for their own.
That's right.
So now the nation's like, well, shit, we gonna be for our own. We gonna join sides with whoever is out there.
That's right.
It reads on. It says, "And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places."
So now you go to the famines, man. So if you go to the supermarket, right? A lot of these foods are being very expensive. Now I want you to take a good look on the ground beef and the ground turkey. They started to insert pork on that ground turkey and that ground beef. You just gotta read the label. Read it. Okay? You know who's doing that? Esau Edom trying to make our people go off even more to being an abominable state. Clever, isn't it?
Oh, and then in the casing itself is fucking swine.
Yeah, but right now they started to insert pork and then ground beef and ground turkey. Read the label. I remember time I used to get the Stovers, right? Yeah. You know, the spaghetti and meatballs? The meatballs got pork in it now, bro.
Yeah.
Before it used to be beef. Man, I threw that, I'm like, oh man, I got mad. You know what I'm saying? So that's, hey, Yahweh Shai needs to return quickly, man.
We can't be here another Pesach, bro.
Can't,
It's hard to even get unleavened.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hard to eat any fucking thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they've been telling you too that they've been putting the fake meat, the fake 3D printed meat,
Yep.
that lab grown meat
Yep.
in the fucking stores already too. They pretty much came out and said it.
They ain't put the juice in the lettuce, huh? They been putting that juice in all type of shit.
Yeah,
If you didn't take it, it's in the food and shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
niggas want to eat lettuce for the Passover.
They can get juice. They got the juice.
They
Got
getting
the
juiced
romaine
up.
lettuce.
Stupid ass niggas.
Give me that grape juice.
It said, while drink your juice in the hood, you know. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrow.
All these are the beginning of sorrow. So what you're seeing, what's going around this world right now with these wars, the inflation, the austerity measures.
Terrorists making
terrorists.
the prices of these things coming from these other countries, from wine to your tequila.
Yep.
It's all going up to the ground beef, like you said. Now they're putting the swine in there. The shit that's made in America, manufactured, got bullshitted.
That's right.
The meats and the foods coming from these other lands, you got to pay top dollar for.
Yep. And these are the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay, we at that time.
And a lot of this has been happening in these other countries already, like Argentina, Venezuela. Those are Israelites, man.
Yep.
The Lord is saving Babylon the Great is the cherry on top.
That's right.
You know, so we're that much close to these last prophecies being fulfilled.
And
man.
what Babylon don't expect is a civil war to break out. Bro, I literally seen jets flying low where you can see the belly of the plane.
Yeah.
That low. And it tells you in like the military command that jets and aircraft is not supposed to fly that low over populated cities unless there's a battle or something breaking out. So it just goes to show you how close this civil war could be. Because they flying low, and it was a bunch of them passing in pretty much information.
That's right.
So it just goes to show you this thing can pop off at any time.
That's right.
And this demon Trump is passing all these executive orders into law to come for you tribes.
Right. A little one about the Homeland Security. They gave them the Homeland Security right pretty much to open up on the American people, open fire on them.
They showed you that on the Civil War movie when they were going up there to interview the president. And they're like, I'm gonna ask him two things. He said, what you gonna say to the president? He said, Mr. President, my number one question is, why did you disband the FBI and CIA? So there ain't gonna be no police force. It's gonna be like a Gestapo. It's gonna be a secret police to go get your ass.
And
robots.
Hey, that's happening with ICE right now.
There it is.
It's like the Gestapo tactic. All right, same shit, man.
And a lot of these military dudes are going on TikTok, social media, saying how they were dishonorably discharged from the military for not wanting to agree to fire on the American citizens. So they lost their pension and everything, man. So that goes to show you that something's brewing under the scenes.
Hey, bro.
That's why you had all those military-aged men coming through the border. They wasn't with women and children. It was just men, grown men, military-aged men from different nations around the world. And we know that that's how the UN gets the UN. What do you call it? The army of the UN.
Blue helmets.
United Nations.
United Nations.
Stormtroopers.
Them is them sleeper cell troops that stationed. They could be amongst. They walking around, man.
And now
they're gonna be activated.
And now this dude Trump declaring war against his own allies. They are among that army. Now they in the States to go against the people. Like on the Clone Wars show, my man Maul was like, brilliant. He said, I did not know the deeds of my master's plan, but now I see it. He turned the Jedi's own army against you. So you American people, your own army is going to be turned against you. You going to go for them for help, but they're going to be the ones to lay you down.
Yes, summer's going to be hot, man. All right, and guess what? These other groups is not teaching that, man. They teaching that church Catholic prosperity doctrine, man. Keep you sweet, man.
Or are they holding you hostage? Asking for $40,000.
Close the door.
Yo, man, that was crazy.
Let's go just later.
Get the checkbooks ready. Cash App, Zelle.
They're greedy. They're dumb dogs. They're greedy dogs.
Love to lie down.
They cannot bark. That's the Christian pastors, and that's some Israelite pastors.
I guarantee you, people was giving money.
Yeah, I bet they
get out.
Because they under a strong delusion. They think that motherfucker is of the Most High. Man.
Yep, exactly. Keep reading. That's it on that. Give me Micah the 3rd chapter. Micah the 3rd chapter. All right, because these guys out here, they're here for a reason. All right, they're here to seal the 2/3, man. Okay. They do it. They think they're doing it for themselves, but it's really the Lord that's controlling them. Remember, the Lord shall, that's in Ezekiel 14, the Lord shall set stumbling blocks upon our people. They're going to get caught up, man. To fulfill what? The 2/3, you already know. Okay?
It said that they all might be damned that believe not the truth.
There you go.
So you already been condemned. The Lord already set you up to that condemnation long ago.
So Micah the 3rd chapter is talking to the heads of the ones who know the truth. Okay, there's a message. All right? And you know, a lot of people don't bring out these scriptures, but it's right there who they are, man. Okay? So let's get to it.
This is Micah 3:1. And I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob.
Now go to the L and T on that one, verse 1.
And the headline reads, Israel's sinful leaders.
Here you go.
So if we all come back in our same lot, that lets you know that here in these last days, you're going to have those of the circumcision, man, that aren't leading the sheep correctly.
That's right. Go ahead. You don't got the split screen one?
Hey, Ken.
This is Micah 3:1 in the NLT. I said, listen, you leaders of Israel.
He said, hey, the Lord is trying to get the elders' attention right now, man. Okay, he said, look, man, you got this liberty, you better repent, or else I'm gonna come and eradicate you, man. Woo. So he sent a message. He said, yo, listen up, because the Lord sees everything what our people doing, man. That's why it's very important for brothers, man. It's not about a weekend thing. It's all about what you do behind closed doors, man. Okay? The Lord sees everything. Guess what? He's gonna reveal it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Brothers got simple lives. That's why you keep it simple.
Keep it simple, man. Don't be
Right.
doing too much. Go ahead.
You are supposed to know right from wrong.
They're supposed to know judgment, right? So what's the judgment of not calling on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? You basically committing blasphemy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Death is at your door.
So they should know judgment. That's a question.
I mean, for those of them that harp on the law, isn't that the first commandment? Like,
Yes.
come
All
on,
the
man.
gods before you.
No other gods before me. All right? Now go back to the KGV.
Verse. This is going back to Micah 3:1. And I said, "Hear, I pray you, O leaders, you, O heads of Jacob, and you princes of the house of Israel."
Yeah, the ones that's is in leadership position. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Is it not for you to know judgment?
They're supposed to know judgment. All right? They're supposed to know that you can't set a brother up with a wife. You can't do that. Especially a wife that's not even a virgin. You can't report to that elder, hey, I need you to I'll find a wife for you. That's off, man.
Or what they're doing is, if she doesn't come into the truth in 6 months, you got to let her go.
Yeah.
What scripture is that?
No scriptures on that, man.
Wow.
All right, so they should know the judgment of falsely teaching our people. That's death, man. You're not following the laws, statutes, commandments according to the Bible and the scriptures, man.
Yes.
All right. Where does in Chronicles say he that do not follow commandments should be put to death? And plus you added on to the word. Okay? That's death, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2. Who hate the good and love the evil.
Hey, what they doing right now, that falsely preaching out there of the BS and everything, especially about the name and the mark and the prophecies. Guess what? They love the evil, man. They hate the good. The good is the brothers that seeking his word sincerely. Sincerely. Okay, go ahead.
Who pluck off their skins from off them and their flesh from off their bones.
Now remember when we brought out Ezekiel the 37th chapter, right? You're being built up. These guys is making y'all go back into that bone state. That's what it means. It took the flesh from you and the veins, whatever, the muscles. They want to put you back in that dead state, man.
They want to keep you in confusion, in that dust, man.
There you go. All right.
Verse 3.
Oh, he got a precept. Go ahead.
You want to get it in the modern translation, right?
Yeah.
This is I'll read both.
Yeah, read both.
2 Chronicles 15 and 13. It says that whosoever would not seek after the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, power of Israel.
So when you seek out the Lord and all this information, you're commanded to prophesy to our people the right way. Okay, go ahead.
It says that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, power of Israel.
So who they seeking? They seeking Esau, Edom for direction. They seeking their own belly. That's not Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Like Samuel said, they always say, it's God for us, it's God with us. The question you should ask is, are you for God? Are you for the Lord? What for the Lord?
That's right.
You gotta know his name.
That's right.
It says that whosoever will not seek the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power of Israel, should be put to death.
Should be put to death. Can we put you to death right now? No. All right, but guess who's gonna do that? The Lord is gonna do it. But we can put curses on your dumb asses, man.
And your families.
Yep.
And everything that pertains to you. Well, that's wrong. What happened to Achan, happened to Korah, Abiram, and Dathan, and everything that pertained to them was destroyed.
That's right.
See, the Lord doesn't go just for the man. He goes for everything that pertains to you, everything you love.
Hit you where it hurts, man.
Yeah.
It said whether small or great, whether man or woman.
That's right. Doesn't matter how small or great it is, man. If you're not coming correct with it, the Lord's gonna put you to death, man. You better repent, man. And the ones that's in those schools, you better leave, man. For real. Flee. If you're gonna stay, you're gonna die there along with Nate Satan over there, man. Okay? Go ahead.
This is 2 Chronicles 15 and 13 NLT. They agreed that anyone who refused to seek the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the power of Israel, would be put to death.
There you go. You'd be put to death. Go ahead.
Whether young or old, man or woman.
The Lord don't discriminate, man. Okay? There's a lot of nastiness in the scriptures, man. Plain and simple. All right? Now let's get back to Micah.
That's it.
This is Micah 3:3.
So basically what the brother reading in Micah the 3rd chapter, these false prophets are fish filleters, man. Flesh filleters. All right? They stripping the flesh from you. They're trying to strip the identity from you to go back into that worldly state, man. That's their job. Okay? That's their job. Who they doing it for? Esau, Edom. Why? Because Esau, Edom is afraid of the elect, first and foremost, of our people.
Prophets of Baal, that's who they are.
Yes, they are, yeah.
It's the prophets of Baal versus the prophets of Yahweh by Shai.
That's right.
During that time, it was just Elijah standing alone while the prophets were hidden in the caves by Obadiah with bread and water.
Yeah.
Bread and water. But
Man.
now this time, the Lord has assembled his prophets together to stand against the prophets of this world.
Right. What?
Verse 3, Micah 3:3. Who also eat the flesh of my people
Uh-huh.
and flay their skin.
Now, so why did Yahweh Shai call the scribes and Pharisees, he said, open sepulchres on dead men's bones? Why he said that? Why he said that? Why did he call them hypocrites and open sepulchres of dead men's bones? Why he said that? You know?
Basically, they weren't teaching like the law fully correctly, and they were breaking the people down. So when Yahweh Shai came, I think it has something to do with the Levitical covenant. If I'm not wrong.
Say that, yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, what he's doing, why he's saying that, because a lot of those scribes and Pharisees were under the thumb of the Roman Empire. They were Uncle Toms. What you see Uncle Toms today, all right? They were fulfilling their own lusts.
Sandbows, Doc.
Sandbows, yeah, the sandbows. They were fulfilling their own lusts, and guess what? By their direction of leadership, they were destroying our people to the death, man. Leading our people to the death. What's up?
So were they under like the Roman Empire's payroll?
You can say that. Yeah, you can say that, but they still had to pay taxes to the Roman Empire. But the Roman Empire had them,
Like
under
a
the
vassal
thumb.
state.
There you go.
Pretty much, they let our people keep our ways, but they were they were surveilling. Pretty much, during the time of the Greeks, they used our temple as a place to spy out whoever wasn't with them. They used it as a garrison, staging area to trap our people up.
Yeah.
So the Romans used it the same way.
So basically, under the leadership of these phonies, man, they were leading our people to death, man. All right, and plus they hated Yahweh Shai. I mean, they had 100% detestable of Yahweh Shai. They hated him. Caiaphas, I believe that's Nate.
I believe so too.
You know what I'm saying?
The high priest that same year, he's clergyman 5 years ago. That's it.
Caiaphas hated the name of the Lord, man. He hated
Didn't
Yahweh
they have
Shai.
that council at Caiaphas' mansion? With
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai, right?
Yeah.
Where they were stoning and beating Yahweh Shai?
Yeah.
Man.
You know why? Because those men love to be worshipped by men, by the people. And Yahweh Shai saw that. Okay, so those are flesh filleters, bro.
Right.
All right?
Yeah,
Go
they
ahead.
was telling them not to teach in that name.
Yeah.
They said that. remember?
Yeah, thank you, bro. That's why I said that. Every time I hear that name, I think of the wicked.
Yeah.
Remember that?
The evil guile. That was a demon.
You damn actor, man. You an actor, bro.
And that's how you know it's the same guys, because Yahweh Shai didn't make himself of any reputation, but these
Exactly.
motherfuckers want a reputation.
Yeah.
Esau's fucking queendom, man. So it just goes to show you who the men of Yahweh Shai are, because we don't give a shit about being somebody here. We just give you the word, that's it, we out.
That's right. Go ahead.
Continuing on verse 3. And chop them in pieces
Uh-huh.
for the pot.
So when you teaching deceitfully, right? And things break down, guess what? They scatter. That's what it means, broken in pieces, man. They're in that confused state, they're going back to the world or other fucking philosophies and shit, man. Okay? All right, that's their job, that's their duty, man, to be a fucking stumbling block. All right? They're there for a reason, man. All right, go ahead.
And the flesh with the cauldron. Verse 4. They shall cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear
There you
them.
go. So there's gonna be a time when Esau is not having their back no more, okay? And they're being betrayed by Esau, Edom, they're going to cry unto the Lord.
Yeah, they're going to remember Yahweh Shemashah that day.
They're going to say, great millstone, no, fuck your apologies, man. All right?
Not everybody that says Lord, Lord.
Yeah, you disrespected Yahweh Shemashah's name, man.
Right.
Okay? Now when the sheets is taken out of your bed, now you want to cry unto the Lord. But guess what? The Lord's not going to hear you. All right? You fulfilled your condemnation, man. You fulfilled your lot. Go ahead.
He will even hide his face from them at the time as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings.
There you go, man. So guess what? The Lord's going to hide his face and let Esau Edom do his thing on you, man.
That's right.
And to your congregation too. All right, so you don't have. You think you got away from being the wolf, okay? But you're not getting away from it, man. What's that in evil work? Yeah, that one. Okay, we get that real quick. Because every action you take, there's always a repercussion of the bullshit you do, man. What's that shit? What's that old silly line? People that do stupid things deserve stupid prizes.
Oh yeah,
Stupid games.
Like stupid games, but stupid prizes every time.
This is Ecclesiastes 8:11.
Go ahead.
It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
There you go, because our people, 2/3 of our people and the false prophets, they say, hey, nothing's happened to me. I can do this forever, man. They're going to keep doing it, man.
Set up the whole time.
And guess what? And their fruits is going to be doing the same thing because, oh, shit, nothing is happening, man. We got this, man. We can make this bread. We can have all the bitches and shit. I can get this man's wife. She not listening, so let me take her. Some bullshit, bro. But guess what? The Lord's eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He searches all spirits, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Yeah, they fully set in it, man. Like, fuck this, man. We're going to keep doing it, man. We're going to make this money. We're going to make these millions, man. Look, I'm worth $100, $200 million now. That's wild, right? Okay? Shit, man. Let's make some CGI images of us walking with the fist of the North Star walk. Kenshiro walk. Yeah, hey, bros, man. Fuck the donkey, man. That's your Howard Shy. Fuck that. Let's get on horses and show them how it really is. I know how the minds of these wicked niggas work, man. Yes. All right? Why? Because we were of the world at one time. All right? We had mad stacks in my pocket. I feel like I couldn't be touched. You know what I'm saying? Until that great humbling comes, man. All right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him, but it shall not be well with the wicked.
That's right.
Neither shall he prolong his days,
There you go.
which are as a shadow, because he feared not before the Most High.
There you go, man. And what's the first order of discipline according to the scriptures? It's to fear the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Fear him. That's the first commandment, man. And these guys clearly don't have that, man. So guess what? The Lord is watching their ill doings right now. He's watching everything.
And another table, huh? They ain't at the table of the Lord, they at the table of the devil, and they act like we don't see it.
That's right.
We got little birds in every place. So we know we got the receipts, we got the.
Yep.
There's certain things brothers don't even be searching for, and then we find these fucking guys there.
Yep.
So it's like, it's the spirit wants us to zone in on everything.
That's right.
Everything has to be revealed before this thing is over.
So if you check through the spirit, right now, a lot of these guys on the chopping block, man.
Yeah.
Right now, the Lord's cleaning house. Okay? He cleaning house. He not fucking around no more, man.
That's the spirit.
Okay?
When Solomon ascended to the throne, he was taking dudes out.
Yep.
He's putting hits out on fucking guys, man.
Yep.
This is the Lord's kingdom that's coming.
That's right.
Not your kingdom, Nate. Not your kingdom, Jerry Johanna. Not your kingdom, Pegasus. Pegasaurus. Ain't your kingdom,
The
man.
cool part is about what you just said is
It's good.
these were dudes that thought that they was good till that judgment came down, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly, brother.
They get hauled off. You know, we're worse than the Praetorian Guard during the Roman times.
Yeah.
Praetorian Guard was taking out certain Caesars to set up another Caesar.
Yep.
So you dudes reigning as kings now, For the Lord set up his men to go hunt you down in the spirit. And we taking you before all Israel, and you being put to the chopping block. Mercy, King! No mercy. Your head is coming off.
And information is still coming out about these dudes, man.
And whoever's among you, like on the little clip of Miyamoto Musashi, when he was fighting in those wars, when they lost that battle at Sekigahara, they were still hunting men down in that armor. So you niggas still got those different garments, so don't come to us and be like, oh, I was with y'all the whole time. No, you got purple on, you got black on, you got that fucking the little t-shirt on. You ain't with us. We gotta take you out. You in another, you got somebody else's armor on. Right. We gotta kill you in that armor. Damn.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a quick one.
I want to finish that Michael 3rd chapter.
Michael 3 and 4 again. It says, then shall they cry unto the Lord, but the Lord will not hear them.
It'll be too late, man. There will be no prayers for the wicked, man.
Damn.
Okay, let's get that straight. Yeah, you are included with the wicked. You sellouts of Israel out there, man.
Those that join hand in
Okay,
hand.
Jordan. Yep, that's the one. Go ahead.
He will even hide his face from them
Yep.
at that time,
At that time of what? Judgment. Okay, go ahead.
as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings.
Yes, right. Go ahead.
Verse 5, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai concerning the prophets that make my people err.
Yep, the prophets that make my people err, man. All right, it's talking about you false prophets of the IUIC and other groups, man. The chopping block is on, man, and we watching. Go ahead.
They that bite with their teeth and cry, peace.
That's right.
And he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 6, therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision.
Yeah, the Lord is not going to show you things no more, man. All right, basically, the Lord was never with you. Satan was with you.
Foolish virgins.
There you go.
We
foolish
mentioned the
virgin.
light earlier, and we was in the dark, and the light is shining in a dark place. We're like the wise virgins that had our lamps trimmed. When the bridegroom called, we was ready. These dudes that thought they had it, now you gotta remember, they all had the oil, but they didn't have it to trim their lamps.
Yeah,
so when they woke up, the ones that never had it was in the dark. That's
right.
these guys.
That's right. Go ahead, read that part again.
Verse 6 says, therefore night shall be unto you.
You're not going to have that vision anymore. All right? You won't be able to perceive because you've been so gluttoned by your own fleshly movements, man.
Like William King Saul.
Yeah.
He said he went to everybody. He went to the priests. He was the prophets.
Nothing.
Nobody could tell him
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
Damn.
So basically, the Lord is not going to be dealing with you, man. All right? You thought the Lord was dealing with you, but it was really Satan. Okay? To do what? To fulfill your condemnation. See, many creeping unawares, man, of this truth. You got to understand what you're getting yourself into, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And you're going to really, that's what I'm saying, you're going to really find that out, that dudes are false prophets when that MOTB base mandatory.
Big time,
That's
bro.
going to be the main, because they're going to be going to their leaders, asking them, what should we do? Because that's going to be a major thing in the world. It's going to be made mandatory eventually. There's going to be consequences behind not taking it.
It's gonna be a test for their leaders too.
Exactly.
Like, if you don't think it is it, get it. See, you don't die.
Yeah, we got the receipt. We got the receipt because General Johanna, you know, the dude from State Property, you know what I'm saying? No onions in my shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He said people to take the juice.
Yeah. And then Nate had 20 people in his congregation drop dead.
At least that's the number they gave.
That's what they say.
As big as that
Hey, but
congregation is.
he's
man.
already through, man, because you gotta remember those ain't your fucking people, Nate. Those is the Lord's people, whether they was wicked or not. You didn't tell them the truth. The Lord requires that blood at your fucking hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ezekiel 33.
They recorded themselves at the damn juice station, man.
But with the mask on.
Yeah, with the goofy ass, man.
Some
Giving
dumbass
shit all in their nose and shit. Talking about, oh man, my sinuses hurt. Well, nigga, what you expect, man?
Oh, man.
Now you gotta, you have to, what they put in, they know they put the little antibody shits in there.
Yeah, the Q-tip.
Yeah.
So, some shit, I don't know, some shit they stick up your nose, but they got some shit on the tip.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
And it touched
yeah.
like a part.
The blood-brain barrier.
Yeah, exactly.
They had the different, like, the technology that Esau was talking about was in there too.
That nano shit.
The nano, there you go, the nanobots and shit. Now you ain't even according to Esau's paperwork,
Not
you're
even
no
human.
longer. Oh, there you go.
You're patented.
You know-
Patent.
Woo.
Yeah.
He owns you. Damn.
That's right.
So the Lord say, I can't do nothing with you. You don't belong to the Lord no more.
Yeah.
You belong to Esau. Damn.
So that juice was a test.
Yeah.
You know, not to steer off. That juice was a test, man.
It showed who the whores were among Israel.
Right.
Y'all got Esau's seed all up swimming in you. You
Oh,
got his
snap.
spirit on you. And then the virgins, we hid and was like, no, we with the Lord. That's
right.
On our husband.
That's right.
And y'all willingly did that. You get put to death for that.
Damn.
Right.
That's a spiritual adultery.
It's just that simple. 1 + 1 is 2. You can't mix the fucking truth, bro. You can't do that. Or the Lord gonna kill you, man. The Lord is like, his line is right here. Right here. This is it. We're at the end of the fucking road. There's no more fucking detours.
Yeah.
You're right here at the door.
The scriptures say never trust thy enemy.
That's
It's
right.
as simple as that, man. Y'all going to the enemy for help and shit.
So how much easier is it going to be for them during this next phase? Because they was just going out sticking their arm without even doing any research or didn't know what was in it. It wasn't tested, but they stuck their arm out anyway, man. Now they all fucked up.
All fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
The scriptures say this man is a physician of no value.
Yeah.
You know, of no value. His aim with his system, his HC system, you know what I'm talking about, his health, you know, they need you and shit. But the sole purpose when you go in there is to destroy you. It's not to really heal you. It's to destroy you, man.
It's Frankenstein's fucking Dracula's palace. They just want your blood. They want to test you like when Omni-Man first came to the planet, that demon Cecil wanted to test his blood, see where he came from and how he could kill him. That's all this has been. They infiltrated them other groups just to see what they can do to kill our people. They know we got the truth, but you guys have been compromised. So it's pretty much over for y'all, unless you repent. You in them groups. My time is running short, man.
That's right. That's right.
So going back to Micah,
It's time to wake up.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
so going back to Micah 3:6 at the top. Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision,
That's right.
and it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, in the day shall be dark over them.
Yo, so basically you're not going to have any type of direction from your leaders because the Lord is not dealing with them, man. So the leader's going to spew out confusion. All right, and guess what that's going to lead to? Scattering. That's what it means by breaking bones, man. It's going to be scattering, man. You're going to see a lot of these people that's going to try to come into the Great Millstone camps. You're going to see women hitting brothers' DMs, man. Saying, Shalom.
Yeah.
You know, my husband, he's with them. I want to be with you. That's adultery. Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. Hey, brothers, don't get caught up with that bullshit, man. Okay? Because these women will do anything to live comfortably, man. All right? They will do anything, man. So keep an eye on that, man. I know brothers be burning. I know what happens, man. But hey, man, you be in the spirit, man. Because we at that time, they will try to find anything on Great Millstone through the spirits of Yahweh, the serpents of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. They'll try to do anything, man.
We going that straight gate.
That's right.
They like our life is already hard. It's only gonna get hard. There ain't gonna be no fucking comfortability over here. And we already been prone to that anyway. So if you are gonna come, it has to be Isaiah 4:1. For us, the women that we gonna get is gonna be Isaiah 4:1. They gonna have it already.
That's right. That's right. So you know what Paul said, if thou loose from a woman, be loose, man. But brothers who has wives, that's cool. Do your thing, take care of them, take care of your children, man. Okay? All right, don't get into that fleshly state. I need another wife. Fuck all that, man. It's biblical and everything, but it's not expedient, bro. Okay? Because you gotta take care of them, man, at the end of the day.
Isaiah 4:1, gotta go back to that. Said they gonna have their own bread and clothes. It's gonna come a time where the Lord gonna do it for you. Just wait. Just wait. And if you burn and got a little bread, you know, go get something, man. Good time. You go about your fucking day. Now, like the brother said, you got a woman and children, take care of what you got, be cool with what you got. The Lord gonna give you more in his own time. That was it. I gotta Romans chapter 13, verse 11. This book of Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
That's right, yeah. So this is the best point in time. So for you Israelites out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, to come up out of this sleep, this slumber, this darkness that you're in here in Babylon, the Great America, man. Okay? Because the time is very near to where the Lord is about to pour out his judgment upon this earth, man.
It's like a night raid. The horn is being blown in the middle of the night. Wake up, get your helmet and your shield. Or really, you're supposed to be asleep on your shield, like ready to go if you were to get attacked in the night. So that's really where it's at. Like Jake is still fucking asleep, but Esau is more poised to strike than he's ever been. He's literally ready to fucking come down on the tribes.
Yeah,
And you got it.
I was gonna say real quick, that's Ezekiel 21 where it talks about that sword being sharpened, ready to come down as bring upon a sore slaughter upon the Lord's people.
Should we then make mirth?
Yeah, should we then make mirth? But you got a lot of jakes that are in the house of mirth right now, man.
Niggas got bottle girls and shit like that. While brothers was looking at the signs in the heavens, these niggas is popping bottles and shit. When you seen a gray sign, the moon turning to blood. Didn't just happen this morning. You can see it more on the East Coast that it was an eclipse again.
Right.
A partial eclipse.
Two times in one
Two
month.
times. The first one was a lunar, then it was a solar. So it just goes to show you the Lord is speaking. If you can see, if you can hear, the Lord is speaking to you.
Yeah, and those are blood moons, right? And we know blood, of course, represents what? Judgment.
Yeah.
And then you had over there, I believe that was Egypt, where the sand or a certain part of the beach.
It was Egypt and Iran.
Yeah, Iran, that's what it was. It turned blood red.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So that lets you know that, for one, judgment is coming. And then that also, Iran is going to be heavily involved with future prophecy in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, Gog and Magog.
And then
Gog and Magog going to be a defender unto the Persians, which is Elam, the Iranians today.
And last year, the Euphrates dried up to prepare the way for the kings of the East.
Yeah.
And one of those kings is Iran. They're going to play a pivotal role in the downfall of Babylon. They're going to be connected with that North country, which is Russia. And we already know they got the BRICS online. And they added more nations to their ranks before the last year ended. And then you bringing in the real New Year, started with the blood moon.
Right.
2 weeks after the New Year came in, the real New Year, the moon turned to blood. On the Pesach. So the Lord is speaking. He's showing you things in the earth. If you've been paying attention.
Yeah.
Not to the fucking gimmicks and all that bullshit. If you've been paying attention to what's going on in the earth. There's signs in the heavens. It means distress upon nations.
I got something.
Perplexity upon the people. Go ahead.
This is this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven.
That's beautiful,
Right.
man.
Yep.
There's a time. Well, let's tell you the two times that we have to experience. First, before peace comes what? A time of war. The people want fucking peace all the time, but is there any peace in this world? No, it's war, and it's getting closer to that war. These signs are proving that war is coming. You had the blood rain, rain was blood, the whole land was turned red, there was blood in the moon. What is that indicating? Death, war, bloodshed.
You just had that 7.7 earthquake.
Oh
yeah.
Double
completion.
Yep. Now the numbers is rising, but the initial report said 144 had died with like 700 injured.
Damn.
So the Lord is speaking to us, man.
144,
You know, because we're prophesying the end of this world. We're prophesying about, we read it earlier, Jeremiah 28, about the wars, the evils, and the pestilences, man. And this is going to happen upon the whole world, man. Because over there with them gooks and shit, Myanmar, what's that, Japheth or Moab?
Japheth, Ammon, and Moab.
But the point is, they a bunch of heavy idolaters, man. And then you had Jake ass over there too. Jake is over there being passport bros and shit, thinking they finna. Yeah, Thailand.
Yeah, they were in that building.
Yeah, they was in that building and shit. You got Jake going over there being passport bros and shit, trying to quote unquote live it up over there. But the Most High judgment can pass anywhere, nigga.
Everywhere.
You see, you got caught up in that,
Coming
man.
for you. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jake on TikTok. Okay, we up out of here. Yo. We finna get up out of here.
No, stay over there, nigga. Don't come back over here.
So
Ain't
they,
shit over here.
yeah, bro. So the evils are falling upon the whole earth right now, man. And this is the preparation stage to prepare your spirit because things are going to get even worse. like the scriptures say, this is the beginning of sorrows, man.
They just showed that Andor on that bus. You got the stormtroopers. That's what's coming.
Yeah.
They're showing you the stormtroopers fucking coming through the tall grass. That's what time we in. See, the Lord is speaking in signs everywhere.
Yep.
Stormtroopers are coming. Brother said that, you mentioned it, that the young men of military age been coming through the border since that demon. Imagine 4 years of just the borders fucking open with that dude Biden. How many fucking thousands of millions of fucking soldiers
It's a whole
is in this
army
place
in here,
already here? Come on, man.
It's ready to be activated.
Then they got the robots on top of that, the robot dog and shit. They open locks and shit and get in there.
Right.
So it's that time. And then Civil War, don't fucking sleep on that. Civil War is here. That's why this demon Trump is trying to bring segregation back. He wants you niggas out, you Latins out of here, and he want his people back in. And they ready to fight you and their own government. So it's about to get bloody out here.
Yeah. War on all sides, man. Conflict on all sides.
And Jake has no allies.
Right. Yeah, keep reading that.
Verse 2, the time to be born and the time to die,
Damn.
the time to plant and the time to pluck up which is planted.
Yeah, America was planted at one point in time, you know.
Well,
It
about
was
to pluck
planted,
it up.
but he's about to pluck it up. That's the time that we're living in now. You see, go ahead, bro.
It says a time to kill and a time to heal.
I love that it shows you the bad before the good. It's kill, then heal. See, it's a time of killing right now. A lot of people need to be excommunicado out of this earth, transfer from this life to the next. Like my man Body Out has said, he told Barker, now you're free. You freed his ass from this world. Yeah. Send him to the next world. Go ahead,
It says it's a time to break down and a time to build up.
Babylon is being broken down, and the house of David is being built up. See, his show, House of David.
Right.
Perfect timing. Go ahead,
Hey, bro, that's why it tells you in the book of Daniels, I believe that's the 2nd chapter, where it talks about how in the days of these kings, after the breakdown of the statue,
Bro,
it talks about the
Go
toes.
get that up.
It said in the days, yeah, go ahead and grab that,
In
bro.
the days of these kings, I love how it says it like that. Because the Lord mentioned that in Deuteronomy when he was expressing his love for us when he delivered us out of Egypt. He said, I went to take a nation from the midst of another nation. The nation of Israel from the midst of the Egyptians, Mizraim.
Right.
So the Lord's doing that now in the time of these kings thinking they're the only ones around when there are kings all over the earth that the Lord is raising up to bring forth the kingdom.
That's right.
Go ahead, up.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. It reads, in the days of these kings.
Yeah, this is talking about basically the beast system, you know, and then they got the war that rides the beast, which is America. That's the current power structure that's in place right now, NATO and the EU. Go ahead, bro. Right.
And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom.
Set up a kingdom. The power of heaven is setting up a kingdom. So that lets you know that divine intervention has taken place upon the Lord's chosen people. Okay? That's why it tells you that in Baruch, the 4th chapter, that the Lord was going to gather them from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
That's right.
This is a spiritual awakening. A spiritual gathering is taking place right now.
That's right.
And it's all being perfectly orchestrated by the power of heaven.
That's
Okay?
beautiful, bro. Because the least expected to rule, and we've been here in plain sight this whole time, just like David, he was keeping the sheep, while fucking Goliath was calling everybody out and shit. Who the fuck gonna fit? That's pretty much what Babylon is doing on the world stage. All these nuclear world powers are calling each other the fuck out, but they least expecting Israel, that small shepherd boy, to come out and put a stone in your fucking head.
That's right.
And we gonna throw the word of Yahweh Shema Shai into your psyche and let it sink in. Then you gonna know who's gonna rule this world. It's the brothers reading that the Lord is setting up a kingdom that you don't even see coming.
I tell you that in Matthew the 5th chapter, the meek shall inherit the earth. The Lord is dealing with the lowly. The book of Psalms tell you that though the Most High be on high, yet have he respect unto the lowly.
Yeah, because we trust in him. We trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, like that dude Jordan Peterson said. He said the way that's written to meek, most people think that word is weak, but really it means that those that have the power and the authority to do so sheathe their swords until the opportunity presents itself. So we have our swords ready at the hip, but we ain't gonna bring it out until the time is right. And those are the ones that's gonna inherit the earth. You know, the ones that wait. Good things happen to them that wait.
That's right, bro.
It says, in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed.
It starts with the knowledge. All right, that's the kingdom of heaven first and foremost. Yahushua said that in the Gospels. Right? The kingdom of heaven was within you. It starts with the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding, man. All right, the spirit of prophecy and so forth. That's the kingdom of heaven.
Desire wisdom, bring it to a kingdom.
Bring it to a kingdom. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
It shall not be left to other people. So that's how you know the heathens are not going to be joined with us in this coming kingdom to come. They're going to be our slaves. They're going to be our captives. They're going to build up the kingdom.
Can we ask the people a question?
Right.
What is a kingdom without subjects?
Right.
Everybody talk about this kingdom of heaven. If everybody's ruling, and ain't nobody fucking ruling. Somebody has to rule and somebody has to serve.
And you brought it up earlier. Even to this day, Judah, Benjamin, I mean, Issachar, we're all slaves and servants here, building up the treasured cities of Babylon, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's it.
Exactly. So that's that balance. You gotta always have somebody as sovereign in the power seat. You gotta always have somebody at the bottom.
But everybody that says the Lord's Prayer, whether you know it, understand it or not, you have been to church. Well, hallowed be thy name, O Father. You don't even know that you're asking for the planetary conquest of Israel. So you pretty much asking for the righteous to rule.
Right.
To rule, to reign over you. Why do you think that Yahushua said the most coldest conquest line? Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. You're going to bend the knee. He's literally telling you you're going to bend the knee and say that he is Lord.
It's always been slavery. The only thing is the tenants change. So when it's time, Israel about to be on top.
See, even among Israel, we had
About to
Hebrew
go on the bottom.
servants serving one another. But now the Hebrews themselves, the Hebrews of the Hebrews, is going to have servants indefinitely. Go ahead, that's right.
It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Oh, this kingdom shall not be left to other people. Whose kingdom is this? It is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of what? Jerusalem. The kingdom of Israel. That's one particular people out of other peoples. Ain't all people. Ain't all people of Israel. There's only 12 tribes, a chosen few. Go ahead,
But it shall break in pieces and consume.
Did it say gather it together to be unto itself? It said break in pieces these other kingdoms.
That's right.
So wars come after the Lord breaks your armies in one place and leaves your lands defenseless. Then New Jerusalem is going to come down and conquer the earth. Like my man Mark Grayson said. He said, people of earth, we know. He said, you're mad because I joined my father and we took over your planet. Like, come on, man. That's what we got. We joined forces with our father and our brother, and we going to take over the planet.
That's right.
Come on,
He
now.
said Israel will take them captives, whose captives they were in the kingdom.
Right. Isn't that a slave revolt? Isn't that an uprising? You tell us, hey, I'm going to take these weapons and kill your masters. That's the Lord going to give us the power to take it to our previous masters. And we're going to be masters over them.
Yeah, show you that in that movie, Birth of a Nation. They got to a point where they had to come together, make a plan, and then they executed the plan.
Bro, and where were they headed? To Jerusalem.
Yeah, right.
And it
You
showed
cannot make that up.
It was a good depiction because it showed you how they were lying in wait. They were all waiting for that moment to rise up on
They
those
seen the
fucking
sign in the
enemies,
heavens.
man. Yeah.
They seen that eclipse. He actually prayed to the Lord, like, Lord, give me a sign that the time is now. And he's in the field picking that cotton, and he seen that eclipse. He's like, oh, come on, that eclipse happened earlier today.
And the crazy part is it even showed you during that destitute time of the Southern Kingdom, you still had traitors in the midst, man.
That stupid
Right.
little boy.
They got sold out.
Yeah.
Just let you know it wasn't that time.
Yeah, it wasn't the time yet. But that's in a shockwave through the states, bro. That made them change the law that they had with Jake for with the next fucking 150 years, bro.
Right.
All the way down to the civil rights movement. That's the reason that they brought Jim Crow in there. They call it contraband. Contraband is like 5 Jakes standing together. They say that's contraband. That's dangerous. You can't have that many Jakes together. They plotting. They scheming. But look at us. This is how you know this is of the Lord. There's more than 5 brothers out here.
That's
more
why
than
these
5 Jakes.
Hey, the best example was during the time of the C-19.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah,
we
at
supposed
6
to
feet.
6 feet, mass. We wasn't doing none of that shit, man. We was out on the highways and hedges doing what Yahweh Shemashai tasked us to do, man.
And that had the elites shook because we don't fear you. We don't grovel to you. We don't take your command, nigga. We serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. the prophets of old were greater than the kings of that time. They would go to kings and tell them, your ass is done. This is the writing on the wall. You're out of here. And you think the king could have, hey, arrest this man, kill him. The king couldn't say a damn thing. That was the spokesman of the Lord. That's God's man right there.
The Most High's messenger.
Yeah.
It's actually an offense to kill the messenger. You know, in ancient time, when you sent a messenger to go send a message to a king, if that messenger, you killed the messenger, that's dishonorable.
And you gotta say what my man said on 300. He's like, no man kills a messenger, whether it be Persian or Greek. He's like, this is monstrous. This is madness. This is blasphemy.
Exactly. See?
So that's it.
Hey, but the best example is that with those two emissaries that went to Ammon to give condolences to that prince whose father died. He cut half their beards off
And all the way up to the garment.
King David went to war for that, man.
And killed that motherfucker. And I think it was the same king that he took his crown off his head and put it on his own head and killed this clown. Get this fucking guy out of here, man. It just goes to show you how Jake was always honorable and the heathen was always pieces of fucking dog shit. And you expect us to fucking give you peace? Oh, you misheard. We didn't come to give you peace. We came to put you in pieces, motherfucker. Just like Agag was hacked to fucking pieces by Samuel the prophet. The prophet don't fucking play, man. Yo, come on.
Yeah, finish that, bro.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
That's not a soft thing to break something to pieces.
Right.
When we break you nations to pieces, oh man, it's gonna be an overkill. Brothers gonna have lasers come out there. Brothers gonna be jumping like Nightcrawler. Brothers gonna be fucking you up like, yo.
Yeah, it takes violence. It takes force to break something, man.
Bro,
I got something.
yeah.
Speaking of that real quick, when you go into that scripture where it talks about this is foolishness to these fucking people, it says, but to us, it's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. When you go into that word power, in the Strong's definition, it says violence. You know, they think this is foolish, but it's gonna translate into fucking violence, man.
Right.
This is a Jeremiah. It says, it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Stand forever. It's gonna be an eternal kingdom, man. It's never gonna end. Everlasting kingdom, man, forever. And that's gonna be the final resting place for the Israelites.
And that's wonderful, bro. People are literally gonna forget about. People are gonna literally forget about this time.
You know, because when you're going to go through that stone with a mountain.
Oh yeah, you can probably.
People are literally gonna forget about this time when we're in Israel. Like you said, it's gonna last forever. People ain't even gonna think that this time ever existed unless they go to the script. Like, yeah, there was a time where Israel wasn't on top. You gonna have to go to the scrolls on there. Like, hey, there was a time that the heathen had their little chance, but it's gonna be like, nah, Israel's always been reigning and ruling. Nah, there was a time where we was at.
That was our humble beginning.
Yeah,
man.
the humble beginning, the origin story.
The scriptures speak about before you be highly honored, there's humility. Before honor is humility. See?
Yeah.
So we're going to be honored in the times to come for all of eternity. But now this is that humbling stage. This is that humility that we had to go through, man.
These are like the trials that we had to face before we became who we were always meant to be.
I mean, are we not the most hated and slandered group at all Israel? All these accusations against us that they can't prove.
But we talk about the greatest things, man. Like, what's more comfortable? It's better than the Kobah, man. It's the kingdom. Thinking about the kingdom is better than. Because niggas, that's all niggas think about. You know, we was the ones in the world. All you doing is chasing tail.
Yeah.
And when you heard this, like, man, let me put that to the side real quick. I want this kingdom. I want to fly. I want to teleport. I want to laser niggas to nothing. I want to beat the dude. I want to power spirit bomb a nigga. Like, come on.
That's eternal pleasure that we about to experience. You know, a woman, that's temporary.
That's temporary, man. That's flesh.
But matter of fact, finish the rest of that. I think there's a little bit more relevant.
The stone is going to
Yeah, that's the next verse. Verse 45, it reads, for as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands.
But this stone literally appeared out of nowhere was when Abba came on the scene. It just came out of nowhere. They really thought they had Jake. Oh, these niggas ain't nothing. Right. You know, we gonna give them civil rights. If there ever gonna be a black messiah, we gonna create him. But then boom, out of nowhere, this stone just came out of no place. It wasn't carved by human hands or nothing. It's out of nowhere. And that same stone is gonna smite your image, Esau, Edom.
Yeah, it wasn't a myth. It wasn't by human hand. It wasn't of men.
Man, it
was of
came
the Spirit of the Lord.
It came from another realm, another world.
And it's gonna be bigger than the earth. You know, stood and measured the earth.
And that-
the vehicle he's coming in on.
Bro,
You know?
that stone, the same stone that sunk into Goliath's head is this truth that's sinking into the psyche of you people. That it could never be these people. But yes, it is these people. Like you mentioned earlier, Hosea 1.
Yep.
That in the place there was said that this is not. At the very same time, they are the sons of the living power.
It's Rock 11, one that was never thought of.
Have
wore the
won the crown. Woo! Hey, while Goliath was talking this shit, David was still in the sheepfold chilling. And that's when Jesse was like, hey man, take these things to your brothers down to the battlefield. Not knowing that that very same boy would slay a giant and become the king. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Same with us. Little old ragtag group of nobodies that have no nuclear power at a time of nuclear power. Have no technology at a time of tech.
Right.
And yes, this spirit is going to take them down.
That's right. And we always see the depictions of the chariots and the beams. You know, small ones that are zapping people. Who's to say that that vehicle can't charge up and just take out a whole region?
It can. It can and it will. Good, huh?
It says, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver.
And all these right here represents all those heathen nations that were raised up, had power at one point in time. It mentioned the iron, the Roman Empire. It said the brass, that represents the Greeks.
It said the clay.
And the clay, that's the rulership we're living in now, the Roman Empire. Okay. Revised, coming back. Okay, and then before that as well, it mentioned the Medo-Persians.
All the philosophies and ways of those kingdoms came into the future, and all those peoples are still around. They're just not under those titles anymore.
Right.
And they all came into confederation against Israel.
Yep.
And the Lord said they all going to be broken to nothing in one place. Right. Representing the arrival of Yahweh, he said first with the word of his mouth shall he consume them, then by the brightness of his coming. Right. The Lord is going to destroy all the armies of the world in one place. The Valley of Jehoshaphat with that one laser that's recorded in 2nd Esdras 13.
That's right.
And when you destroy a nation's army, they're defenseless. And the Lord is going to still have his army that's going to come down and take over the planet.
You break their teeth.
Break their teeth. Oh, and then we're going to get the elites. They're going to have their secret police and armies and robots. And that's going to be fun for us. It's going to be hunting season.
That's why the saying was, right, this is why we need spiritual powers. But no, that's why they need the bots. Because they know that men are going to get these powers, man.
And I think Russia just recently came out and said that they created another super soldier armor. That basically can take a high caliber, 50 caliber bullet. It's so strong and impenetrable, it can take a 50 caliber bullet. But that ain't shit.
That's nothing. Like, what the fuck is a bullet to laser coming out your eyes? Or a Kamehameha on your ass, nigga. You know? or you could just chop a nigga like Omni-Man did. Wow. He killed the Immortal and shit with that. Wow.
Yeah, we coming like Homeland. Boys, bro.
Yeah, good, huh?
It says the silver and the gold, the great power had made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter.
And this was a prophecy given to Nebuchadnezzar that all the kingdoms that will come after yours will be eradicated eventually by this kingdom that the Lord is going to set up in the earth during that time of kings, which we're in right now. We're in the time of these world powers, these kings, so-called. But the Lord's going to set up a kingdom right here and now in this time. All right, good after.
Finishing it off, it says, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure.
I got
you get the one where it said filled the whole earth, that same stone became a mountain. You get that, I think it's in 7. It's in 2 and 7. Daniel 2 and 7.
Yeah, grab your precept,
This
bro.
is Jeremiah 16 and 16. And it reads,
That's it.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Many fishers. That's dealing with the elect men that are out here on the streets throughout the world. Beginning with here in Babylon the Great. It starts with here in Babylon. That's what the prophets tell you in Jeremiah. The Lord raised up prophets in Babylon. But then, of course, the gospel went throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Right. You see, so that's why you got brothers in London, you got brothers in Australia, you got brothers all throughout Europe, brothers in Canada, of course, brothers all throughout the world.
Southeast
Hawaii.
Asia, South America, the islands, everywhere.
That's it.
Everywhere.
And they shall fish them And after I will send for many hunters.
Fish them. Yeah, hold on.
Fish them, yeah.
Fish them. That's dealing with the elect members. That's why the Lord said to go ye out to the highways and the byways and bid them to the marriage. That's talking about the brethren.
And we used to fish with the net in the ancient world, and what we fishing with now? The internet. We gonna get you, man.
Yeah.
So it's the spirit. We're fishing. Hey, and at the very same time, Esau was trying to cut holes in our nets and shit and had the fish get out. But that's cool, because that goes to show you that the ones that escape, we don't want them no way. We want the good ones.
Yeah, they was the crabs.
Yeah.
He letting out crabs and shit. That's what he doing.
Yeah, they was plankton and shit. There's all the bullshit that we don't want.
Yeah. Because really, whoever is the elect, you can't cause them to fall away. You can't deceive them.
Yeah.
The Lord is going to hold them fast. You know.
And what I like about this scripture also is it shows you that there's a certain phase of prophecy that has to take place first before that spiritual power. Now, every brother wants spiritual power, man, to exalt the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, use it to heal brothers, use it for vengeance.
But this is power.
But the fishing comes first, man. You got brothers out there that are waiting for that spiritual power, but are just sitting back, kicking back, not doing nothing. And they're able-bodied. They know the precepts, but they not hitting the highways and hedges to teach, man.
Yeah, man. But the fishing is power. And if you didn't see power in the actual preaching of the word, fuck you, man. Straight up, because this is power.
That's it, bro.
We read it in Ezekiel 37 where it said, and I prophesied as I was commanded, and that's when the bones start shaking and coming back together. After the prophecy, he believed in those words. When Yahushua was healing people, he asked them, do you believe I can do it? And they say, yeah, and they believe. Boom, then it happened. You gotta
believe.
There's words, then action. When Moses went before Pharaoh with his brother Aaron to speak those plagues on Egypt, he spoke it into existence. Then it happened. If you ain't speaking this word, then you don't see the power thereof, and the Lord ain't about to give you no power, man. Fuck out of here. You think the Lord gonna use you as a weapon when you wasn't used as a tool first? First, you gotta be a tool, good for the master's use, then the Lord can turn you into a weapon. Come on, man.
He's sharpening you.
Yeah.
You know?
Just like it said, they beat the plowshares in the sport. It was a tool for something else, then it was created into a weapon.
Wow,
See, the Lord's using this as a farming tool. Let me plant these seeds, then I'm gonna turn you into a sword, weapon, to use you on the earth. Man. It tells you that in the Apocrypha, that his creature is gonna be a weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
Verse 16, at the second half. And after they shall, and let me read it again at the top. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters.
Hunters. That's a beautiful word right there. It says hunters. So the men of the Lord gonna be hunters. We ain't just gonna be preaching forever. We're gonna start hunting people down, bro. Slaying them in the name of the Lord.
That's right, bro.
Because you ain't right. Everybody think they just gonna get away and live their weak ass life and get old. No, you ain't gonna go down to the grave. Like David told Solomon, don't let his hoary head go down to the grave without blood, man. So the Lord already put hits out on you people. We just waiting for that time. Because we about to transition from preaching to hunting, becoming weapons, because war is coming.
And they shall hunt them.
Hunt them.
From every mountain. Woo. And from every hill.
So from every high government to every low government.
And out of the holes of the rocks.
Those secret military bases, underground. We're going to go for you elites as well. So everybody is clearly
fair
seen,
game.
And they're going to get hunted and pounded and defeated.
That was it.
That was it, Daniel.
It's in Daniel 2 and 35. It says, then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together.
Woo. Now this represents the revival of Yahweh Shai and the missiles flying. The very same day Yahweh Shai arrives on the planet Earth is the very same day that the missiles fly from these nuclear powered nations. First, the Lord is going to destroy the armies of the world with that laser boom. All the nations are defenseless at that moment. That is going to be a power vacuum in the earth right then and there. Oh! Everybody's going to see it. Every eye is going to see him destroy the armies of the world. Right. As if millions of voices cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. The real Death Star is going to take their ass out. Go ahead, Art.
It says, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors.
They're going to be null and void. It said, and nothing was to be perceived but dust
and
smell
smell
of
of smoke.
Woo! And then it said the Lord has a sacrifice of Bozrah.
Bozrah,
And said this place is going to be a lake of fire, as what John seen from a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
It's going to be a day of fire.
He said my sword is going to come down upon Idumea, man. Specifically Idumea.
Out of all
named in
nations,
heaven.
out of all nations, Idumea was specifically named, man.
Yeah, man.
Which is the Greek way of saying
Edom.
Right.
Go ahead,
It says, and the wind carried them away.
And that wind represents the destroying wind represented in Jeremiah. What wind is that? Nuclear wind. Because you gotta remember there's a detonation, a flash, a wind, a smoke, then the fire. See it. Most people, the last thing they want to see is that flash, and it's over. Yeah. Your thumb or mine? Like, damn, more, there's nowhere. There ain't gonna be no fallout. The ghoul ain't gonna be there, man. Ain't nobody gonna survive, man. You ain't gonna be in a damn bunker and shit. You know, the old girl with the big eyes and the blue and shit on, she's cool. Ain't gonna be that shit, man. But
The besom of destruction.
it's gonna sweep across the land. Like on the knowing. Do you know? Do you know it?
Right.
Go ahead,
It says, and the wind carried them away.
Wind is gonna carry them away. Once the nukes hit America, they're gonna send their nukes off and hit the other places. The wind is gonna carry these heathen nations out of existence. Those names are no longer gonna exist when Jerusalem comes down. When Yahushua Allah comes back down to the earth, there won't be no Russia, America, China. None of these places are gonna be known again. It's only gonna be the nations that they were known as at the beginning. Yahushua Allah and the other 17 nations. And then after 1,000 years, it's only going to be 17. Because Esau going to be eradicated.
It says that no place was found for them.
No place is going to be found for you in our Lord's kingdom. It tells you that he's going to remove all that offends out of his kingdom. That's you heathen nations thinking y'all got some rule in our world. No, you're going to be at the bottom where you belong.
And then in the ledger right here, for place, it says no trace. You know? It says, and the stone that smote the image.
Well, in this same stone. Don't get it twisted. Oh, it's just some stone rock floating. No, this stone represents something. When you literally see Yahushua take over the planet with his men, with the angels of heaven, it's going to be a very turbulent, destructive, scary, fearful time. Planetary conquest. But the Lord ain't going to be sparing none but the elect.
And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain.
A great government on the earth. It's going to become a government on the earth. And what is it going to do?
And filled the whole earth.
And it's going to global takeover, world conquest. Israel's going to reign over every aspect of the world.
That's the real new world order right there.
True world order. True world order. That's it.
Fucking right.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Go ahead,
This is Isaiah 2:1.
That's exactly what I was hoping. You got it.
Isaiah 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the spirit. Isaiah 2:1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah
we going to
and
this,
Jerusalem.
We going to this, like, if we go into this prophet's name, Yeshaya, which means the salvation of Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai. So this is going to be the salvation for our nation to be at the top, and then it's going to be good for the world. I'm a man, Omni-Man say, he said the empire is going to make earth better than it ever was. We really are going to be an empire.
Yeah, that's right. That's Proverbs 29:2. The righteous are in authority. The people will rejoice. That's because the condition on the earth is going to be made better.
It's going to be Idan again.
Yeah, I was hoping.
That's why it says that creation groaneth for the manifestations of the sons of the Most High.
That's right.
Yeah.
It says, verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days, we in the last days, that the mountain of the Lord's house, the government of the Lord's house, his people, shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills. There's not going to be any higher power than the power of Israel, the government of Israel. It says, and all nations shall flow unto it.
And that's the spirit, because they're going to send their goods down to Jerusalem, Israel. But guess what? It's going to be a brother in every region of the world sitting, just like Levi was throughout all the tribes. in the suburb, it's gonna be a brother Israel is gonna be in the suburbs of these heathen. Like, you're gonna have to come up to us to learn of our ways. You ain't about to go to our land, you just gonna come up to us. We're gonna teach you our ways in your land.
That's right.
So we ain't gonna have to set up fucking spies anywhere. We just gonna be there. The heathen gonna know, oh, the prophet is at the top of that hill. The king is there.
So
up there.
if the people are in the land now, how come this prophecy hasn't been fulfilled?
Exactly.
Alright. And why are they fleeing out of the land? How didn't they flee out?
There's all type of war and shit going on, man. You
Now they got
phonies.
war in Yemen.
Fucking phonies.
You got something?
Yeah, I got some.
Go ahead, huh?
There's Isaiah 4, starting at verse 3. It says, "And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy."
Separate. You've been separated from the destruction, from the mayhem, from the chaos, and from the annihilation. You were saved, you were preserved. You were elected, predestined, selected.
Salvage.
Woo, yeah.
Salvation, salvage.
Woo,
Be
salvation.
preserved.
Yeah.
It says, "Even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem."
Hey, and that goes into the New Testament where it said, written in the Lamb's book of life. See how the old and the new complement each other? That's
right.
Like PB and J. Go ahead.
It says, "When the Lord shall
But you got
have..."
clowns, oh, I'm just for the old. Oh, I'm just for the new. Nigga, you need both, dummy. You trying to split up the Lord's word and shit, like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
You need both.
Eat the whole roll.
That's right.
It says, "When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion."
How did he do that? Through the burning of the fire of the Spirit. He washed away our filth. And he made us something of use to himself. We were like the silver in the fire. He didn't take us out until he seen his image in us.
Right.
And we're like the gold tried in the fire. We're acceptable in his sight.
That's right.
But then the rest of our people, the only way they'll be accepted is literally through the fire. Nuclear fire.
It says, "It shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning."
Because a lot of our people have the blood of Mashiach still on them. So that they don't accept Yahushua as who he is, then the wrath of the Heavenly Father is still on them. You know? That was beautiful.
Yep. I'm gonna jump back here real quick. Back in Isaiah 2, in verse 3. "And many people shall go and say, Come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord."
That's the spirit. You know, other people in their nation gonna be talking shit, but they be like, nah, we gotta go up to Israel to learn of their ways. The way you people are living are not the ways of the Lord. The Lord is gonna conquer the planet with his ways.
Oh, that's
His law. Go ahead,
"To the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways."
But how we gonna, is the Lord literally gonna teach the nations himself? No, he's gonna use his men as priests
Right.
and kings to teach the heathen.
And that's
his way.
when we're going to be in the new covenant.
Woo!
The purpose of the new covenant, when you read about it, it talks about how the laws are going to be put in our inward parts. So that spiritual instruction on how to be righteous is going to be permanently implanted in our minds, man. We're going to be able to just do it. It's going to be first nature. That's how we're going to be able to be permanently teach the heathen, perfectly, I should say.
And we won't
teach the heathen.
And we
And
won't
with the
ever
heathen,
fall.
Salakia, they're gonna have to we're gonna have to beat it in them, man. You know, they're gonna have to be broken.
Rod of iron.
But as the brother was just saying in Hebrews 8:8, it says the least of the Israelites are going to know the Lord from the least to the greatest at that point. So we will no longer have to teach each other.
The whole nation.
That shows that they're not a part of that covenant. They're separate.
The whole nation at that time is gonna know the Lord perfectly.
That's proof we're not yet in the new covenant.
All right.
Man. I mean, damn.
These niggas are in their own fucking covenant. The covenant of death and shit, which shall be disannulled. These niggas is in a whole nother new covenant with E and shit. They ain't in the covenant with the Lord. They in the new covenant with Satan.
That covenant was Satan.
Yeah.
They erred not knowing the scriptures, man.
That's it.
Keep drinking your bottles of Coke, nigga.
Yeah.
nigga eating Taco Bell and shit.
Through KFC.
Yeah, going back, it says he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Yeah. Woo. And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Yep.
See, we gonna tell them, because niggas gonna be asking, like, why is Israel on the top? We literally go, open the scrolls. We gonna tell them why their ass is at the bottom. Like, you were meant to be our slaves from the jump. Yahushua asked for the uttermost parts of the earth and the heathen for his possession, and we get to save. And as it is written.
And there ain't gonna be no debating in that day, man.
Bro, you know how they got a picture of fucking Kennedy and fucking MLK and shit?
Yeah.
All the heathen gonna have in their house, those same scriptures written right there of why Israel is reigning. Like that y'all are possession. Psalm 2 gonna be in their house. Every heathen gonna have Psalm 2 in their house. You know?
That's right.
And they gonna have
Wake up.
Psalm 149 too.
Yeah, that's right.
Execute
Binding their kings
judgment.
and chains,
Yeah.
their nose and fetters of iron. They gonna have that. They gonna recite that to their children.
Execute the judgment that is written.
Recite it. Go ahead, huh?
Right. Last verse, Isaiah 2:4. He shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
Hey, that's us forcing our law into them. We're gonna beat it into them, and they gonna beat they, like y'all can't fight against us. Turn it into something of use.
They gonna be the ones building up the kingdom. A plowshare is a gardening tool,
Right.
a farming or gardening tool.
Agriculture.
Yeah, for agriculture.
Bro, and that's gonna be hell on the heathen because I'm be like Israel. They don't even have to eat. Why are we growing food for them?
I said so,
It's-
motherfucker.
yeah. They don't have to drink. Why are we killing ourselves for wine? Because we want it.
Because it's our time to enjoy the earth.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Whether I
Yeah.
eat it or not.
There you
Whether
go.
drink it or not.
There you go.
I'm gonna
They
enjoy
never
this
go to
wine.
sleep. They don't sleep. We're gonna be like Beerus and shit, never sleeping and shit, or sleeping for 1,000. You hear that?
It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore, because there's going to be peace on earth.
Yeah. And they gonna know, like, why would y'all fight against each other when Israel is reigning over all y'all? Y'all about to fight each other. Y'all can't fight us, so what need is there for war?
I got something.
Where's the battles? Where's the war? Hey, get that theocracy. All right, this was gonna reign on the earth. A theocracy. Not a democracy. A theocracy is gonna reign on the earth.
That's right.
This is a theocracy from the online etymology. It says a form of government in which the Most High is recognized as supreme ruler and his laws form the statute book or
Read it
statute book.
again.
Read that again.
Con. It says a form of government in which the Heavenly Father is recognized as supreme ruler and his laws form the statute book or statute book. You saying it right?
Statute
book.
It's the scriptures, man. That's gonna be the statute. Laws and statutes and
Commandments.
commandments.
Yeah.
Good, huh?
It says originally of the sacerdotal government of Israel before the rise of kings. It says literally the rule of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, because that was during the time of the judges that the Lord ruled. We had judges throughout all Israel, but the king over us was the Heavenly Father.
That's right. I'm gonna jump down to right here. It says a rule, regime, strength, proceed meaning priestly or religious body.
Woo! Kings and priests.
Kings and priests. Nation of kings and priests.
That's it.
It says wielding political and civil power.
Wielding political and civil power. All right? That's the spirit. That's a beautiful thing. That's what it's going to be on the earth. It's going to be a new world, true world order.
Right.
I got something.
Last final
Last
precept.
I got something. This is Isaiah 9:6. It says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given,
Yeah, this is speaking about Yahweh Shai. For the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ. Go ahead, bro.
and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
That's
There it is.
So ultimately, this is his kingdom that's coming to the earth. He's coming to establish his rulership on the earth. But then after him, you're going to have King David, and then you're going to have the rest, the 12 apostles, and then the rest of the 144,000, and then the rest of the 1/3. That's going to be the order in the kingdom of heaven to come.
And the citizens of Israel, 2/3.
Right.
And then it's going to be the heathen. That's
Right.
it. That's going to be a kingdom glorious.
That's right. So that was a prophecy about Yahweh Shai in the Old Testament.
Right.
So for you Old Testament only type
One of
things,
many.
man, you know, Yahweh Shai is in the Old and he's in the New.
That's right.
All right.
Those days were those are titles.
Titles, right?
Not names, all right? Let's
Yeah.
get that straight.
Yeah, that's right. Titles. If you know, then you know.
Exactly. So that's the time that we coming into the rulership of Yahweh Shai. That's why the Lord set us up here to usher in his return, man. And to prophesy the downfall of this place, man. So, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying to you brothers and sisters out there that be listening and watching. You know, stay in the spirit, stay prayed up, and we're gonna face the east and give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash.
a double honor to the apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone will rule well. We'll say Shalom.
Shalom.
That's right. Call me out, show.